me from Fallout New Vegas, which I just said, truth is, the game was rigged from the start. Because everyone thought the Scarlet Woman was the demon.
Damn.
All right. Everybody set?
Yep.
Shit, I guess.
Beautiful. Roll's going out. Good luck, everybody. Have fun.
You too.
Good night.
Also, fuck.
Okay, so I have a foreword for this game. I spoke with Tosho on Discord, and Tosho offered me to do a roll swap for the entire fucking game. And this is a hilarious role to do that with.
As she's getting you clockwise, and I still end up getting killed for it. I'm on the
Fair
other side.
enough, actually.
You just remember, Ghost, you can't escape Tosho.
Yeah, I can. I'm all the way over on the other
Tony
fucking
D,
side.
Lewis, and Ghost
Let's
will
see,
be the
Ghost,
evil team.
You can
No,
be in
Ghost.
Tosho's normal ping. You can be in
Ghost.
Tosho's Shigenja ping. You could be in the Bounty Hunter ping. You could be
I
in
can't
no,
wait to be.
even-
I can't wait to be
Dangerous ping.
free.
Even better, if the evil team is Travis, Matthew, Yusuf, and Ghost, all in a row, Tosho being a Shigenja would be able to get a clockwise on Ghost.
What? What are you?
Where the Lord of it is the Lord of
Ryan,
Satan.
Ryan, can you stop manifesting shit for 5 minutes?
Ryan, why do you
Also-
lump me in with evil? Why not the Lost and Tony?
Travis, because if I don't lump you and it's Apollo, it's an even. It's only if it's you four does it have to go to Ghost.
Also, Ryan,
I mean, if it's even, it can still be. I'm not.
Ryan, I'm guessing you've seen the new Deadshot perk machine design, right?
I haven't. I was only watching the.
Have you not
whole
seen the
stream for
trailer?
like 10 minutes.
No, have you not
I
seen the
have.
trailer?
Oh,
It's
no,
in
I
the
have.
trailer.
I just don't remember. Yeah, it's in the
Yeah,
trailer. It's in
he
the trailer.
buys the can and the saloon doors open up, and the fucking zombie comes out with dual revolvers. I saw that. I'm like,
Yeah.
they just cooked with this motherfucker. They cooked with the
Oh,
classic.
they cooked with the whole map. They cooked with the whole map.
Have they got an intro cutscene?
I don't know.
Fuck,
I
bet
was
they
just
haven't.
watching
I
like
bet
10
you
minutes
they
ago.
haven't. Oh.
I think they do because there is a cinematic on YouTube from like a few hours ago.
Oh wait, there
so-
is. Right.
Hey.
Right, I might have to mute here because I'm gonna have to fucking watch this shit.
I'm gonna be honest. I have no idea what y'all are talking about.
The new
COD
put it this, yeah, the new COD Zombies map dropped literally an hour ago, and me and Brian basically had a choice of we either play that today or play it tomorrow together because we could do the stream, and we thought we'll do the stream because all the Easter egg like maniacs will get the Easter egg done, and then me and Ryan will come in tomorrow and hopefully get it done. Or we'll
they're
just
doing
learn the
something
map and
interesting.
get it done.
They're doing something really interesting. It's a something. Oh,
Yeah.
that's
By
different.
the way, me and Ryan have been yelling the alphabet back at each other. I just had to be like, hey Ryan, you skipped 2 letters. Your letter was J.
Okay,
not L.
hey. I have been watching a lot of Mike Tyson Punch-Out videos recently, and it's IL for individual levels. So when I came up, my instinct was L because ILs. Okay?
I was like, it's J.
I will not have that I forgot JK, because that's just kidding. So, no.
You did. Oh, you went from
And
I
you
to
were
L, so
just
you
kidding.
skipped JK.
And you're just kidding. Well, I don't care.
But jokingly, my disappointment is immeasurable.
And we don't give
Ryan?
a shit.
Oh my.
Hey Ghost, I'm always more disappointed in you than I could be in anyone else.
And that's
Oh,
on
wow.
brand. Fuck you, Dawn. I have the high ground.
Ding,
Mainly
ding,
because
ding, ding.
shit.
Damn. Cutthroat game today.
Nah, all I need, no, the
Compared to
thing
Dawn,
is, you don't
everybody
need-
has the high ground.
Me and Dawn could have good
Ex-
things on each other, and I'd still think they're the demon at the end of the game if we're in Final 3 together.
Oh, to kill some time, I have found a website where it has top 10 lists.
Yeah.
Do you guys want me to pull up a list?
Yeah,
Tell you what
I've
category
I've
it
seen
is?
why
Buzz. I've seen
Yeah,
BuzzFeed.
Pull up a
No,
list.
it's not
and we'll
BuzzFeed.
try and-
It's not BuzzFeed.
Pull up a list and we'll try and guess it.
Okay.
Also, as a
Or-
warning to people who don't know, if I suddenly go quiet in a chat with anyone, and I then leave the chat because I've refreshed, my headphones sometimes disconnect and that stops my mic from working and I need to refresh.
Oh yeah, I hate that.
Okay. Top 10 countries with the best food.
Italy.
England, because we
What?
stole everyone else's food.
No, England
No.
is last.
No.
on the list.
Listen.
No.
England,
Hold on,
because we
let me look,
stolen
let me
everyone
look, let
else's
me look.
food.
Let me look
Yeah, but
for
that's
England.
not your cuisine.
That's not your food then.
Also, you
It-
took
it
so many
didn't-
spices
for-
and you
You
for
cannot
what it's worth-
colonize another country's
For-
food
It
and
didn't
call it your
what it's
say
own.
worth-
your. It
Guys-
didn't say your
guys,
cuisine.
for what
It
it's
said
worth-
your food.
Ghost, I hate to tell you, England is not on the list.
I didn't think they
Italy.
would be, because again, we nick everyone
Italy
else's
is
food.
#1.
Well,
Well,
Man.
if Italy's #1, France
I
is
heard
probably on that list.
Japan. Japan is #4.
I feel like
Philippine, or that kind
France.
of area.
Viva France.
Philippines is
Thailand.
Not on the list, but Thailand is #8.
Oh.
Mexico.
Mexico is #2.
Oh,
China?
yeah.
So wait,
Yeah,
we've
no,
got
that makes
1,
sense.
2, and 4. Let's figure out 3. I'm gonna say French.
France.
France is #3.
Fucking
Germany?
called it.
Germany.
Germany is
Italy.
Italy's 1.
Italy was done. It was 1.
Oh, I wasn't listening. I was paying attention to the chat. What about Spain?
Hello.
Spain is. Let me look.
Yo,
Spain is
to all the-
9.
to all
Singapore?
the-
Indi-
to
India.
all of the,
Singapore is not on the list.
Audience, help the streamers out.
I
because
know.
They need it.
India is 6.
China?
Hey.
India would be 6.
China is
What the
5.
fuck is- China.
Greece.
Okay, what numbers do we not have?
Let me take a look right quick.
We have.
Maybe
I think
seven.
we
You
have
have
everything.
1, you have 2, you have 3, you have 4, you have 5, you have
I think
6.
it's.
You're missing 7, you have 8, you have 9, you have 10. So you're missing number
This is
7.
7.
So well, wait. What's wait? Right.
China.
What's 6 and what's 8? No, what's 6
China
and
was
8?
nine.
Right.
Eight's
Japan.
China.
Japan? Did
No,
you say
Japan
that?
was
already?
2nd.
Japan was
Okay.
yeah, Japan was
What about
what's
South
six-
Korea?
China.
South Korea is not on the list.
Right. So no,
China
hold
was
on.
already
So
said.
what was
Oh,
6
sorry.
and what was 8? I think 8th was China. What was 6th again?
6 was India, 8 was Thailand.
So shittier than Indian food and better than Chinese food.
Oh my god.
Germany.
South Africa.
South
African food?
Africa is not on the list, unfortunately.
What about Chile?
Chile is not either.
I'm
Um,
gonna
Germany.
put
Brazil?
America. Is it bad that I want to put American just to see if it's there?
I
You
mean,
know what?
Matthew,
American?
what was your guess?
Germany.
Oh, Germany was 10. Ghost hit it. Number 7 is the United States.
Of course.
I respectfully disagree.
oh, I get it because of Hawaii.
Did we get it?
Okay, fair.
Let's
Oh,
see.
and flatbread.
What was
And
what was
pizza.
wait? Did we get 7?
Okay, United
North
States.
America.
I fucking called it. I fucking
Um,
called it.
Okay, next one. This one, everyone, it should be a little bit easier, I think. Top 10 best websites of all time.
Cool
YouTube.
math game, literally
Orange.
number one.
YTMND.com, obviously.
Orange.
Okay, so
Orange
YouTube is number
YouTube.
1.
Pornhub.
let
Cool
me
math
see
Math
this-
games.
I love how I said orange.
Hold
YouTube,
on,
and
maybe
just
I should have
missed
took a
someone's
look
milk
through
out.
this beforehand to make sure, like,
Yeah.
Pornhub wasn't on here.
I mean, it has
No,
Pornhub.
Okay, it's not.
No.
We're good. We're good. We're good.
Can I just say this?
the credibility of this list is just shot out the window.
yeah.
Well.
The credibility. Orange YouTube is always number 1 because most people are horny.
Yeah.
After all, have we seen this community? 1.5 of us
Yeah.
are like actual mad.
You know
mad
what? I'm
bastards
gonna
with golden
change.
games all
I'm
have
gonna
this whole
change the
horny.
subject because they have this website themselves.
Oh,
as
fucking
number 3.
bastard! Fuck
No.
them. Pull up some gaming ones. We can solve
There,
that.
Yeah.
there's gaming
Yep.
ones.
Pull up a gaming,
Gaming
one.
content.
Me, Ryan, and Dawn will have this shit on lock
Okay.
easily.
Hello, Fig. Nice to have you here.
Shit.
Seriously, I don't play
Sly Cooper.
PlayStation.
Okay.
Crash
Right, no, no, no.
Bandicoot,
Right, right.
Spyro,
Yeah, Crash Bandicoot, Spyro, Ratchet
Like
and
Okay,
Clank.
hold on.
Oh,
Jack and Daxter.
Yeah,
So Crash Bandicoot is number 1.
yeah.
Spyro.
That's
Spyro the
surprising
Dragon.
considering he hasn't had a
Ratchet
game in
is
like so
4.
long.
Spyro is 5.
Nathan Drake.
Yeah, Nathan Drake.
Hold on.
Who the fuck is that?
Nathan Drake is
Uncharted.
Uncharted.
Who gives a shit?
Aloy from Horizon.
Aloy?
I don't think that's
Horizon
PlayStation.
Zero Dawn.
No, that is PlayStation. No, that's not PlayStation.
That is-
exclusive.
It's
Is it
on
not PlayStation?
PlayStation, but it's not.
Not PlayStation exclusive.
Wait,
yeah.
Kratos. Fucking Kratos.
Yeah.
Kratos is number 2.
Fuck
Sly
yeah.
Cooper.
Wait, PlayStation Sega, right?
So
What
hold on,
about
I would
those,
like to point
Sly
out.
Cooper is 7.
Oh,
The Last of Us people.
Sorry,
Yeah,
I don't-
Joel from Last of Us. Ellie and Joel.
No.
Ellie, maybe.
They're not.
No.
None of the Last
Jack,
of Us.
Jack and Daxter, please.
Yeah.
Jack is number 8.
Ratchet.
Cloud.
Ratchet and or Clank.
Ratchet was already said it was up there.
Sorry.
Ratchet was 4.
Cloud.
Everyone's trying to talk over each other.
There is a major one that y'all are missing. They are number 6.
Spyro?
Lara Croft.
No,
No, not
Lara Croft's
Lara
Xbox.
Oh, never mind.
Sonic?
That's
Sonic is
Sega.
not on the
Sonic's
list.
Oh, that's
anything.
Sega. I'm dumb.
I'm not done.
I'm thinking.
Is it like a
You're
JRPG?
What about that clown from?
Oh, Spider-Man from
Twisted Metal?
the Spider-Man games.
Oh,
I
Sweet
think-
Tooth.
Yeah.
Sweet Tooth,
No,
Tony.
Sweet Tooth is not on there. Spider-Man is not on there.
This list is
You're
bullshit.
missing 6. You're
was-
missing.
aren't we
Did
missing
someone say
3?
Rapper the Rapper?
Oh, you're missing 6, 9, and 10. And I'll tell you, 6 and 9.
What was 3?
6 is bigger. 3
Tekken?
was
Tekken people?
Nathan Drake.
Can I ask what were we missing? What are the 2 besides 6?
6, 9, and 10.
No,
Did
the
any
10
of
is a
characters
stretch.
between-
10 is a major stretch.
What's the characters between 6? What 5 and 7? Because we've got them.
Is 5 was Spyro, 7 was Sly Cooper.
I don't. Thing is, I'm thinking of like shit like Silent Hill games and that. I'm thinking like Harry Mason from Silent Hill 2.
I'll give you a hint for 6.
Yeah.
Oh, who's the Devil May Cry guy?
Dante.
Dante.
Dante is 9.
Cloud.
Okay.
Cloud Strife.
Maybe the person from
Oh,
Kingdom
Cloud
Hearts?
Strife. That's
Sora.
a
Sora
Cloud
from
is
Kingdom
not
Hearts.
on here.
Have we said
Sora from
Snake?
Kingdom Heights. Snake is not exclusive. Wait, was Snake?
Yeah, yeah.
Ryan,
Oh,
like,
that'll-
wait, my Resident
No.
Evil.
Snake is,
No.
Snake is
Okay,
6.
so
Snake is
Wait.
6th.
So we're missing
Oh,
10.
Snake
Snake is
six.
not an exclusive.
Tooth. Sweet Tooth.
Wait.
Sweet Tooth.
We already said Sweet Tooth.
I'm gonna say
No.
Astrobot, number 10.
Astrobot.
I will tell you. I gotta give you a hint for 10 because 10 is such
Yeah.
a fucking stretch. Like, you,
Yep.
What is it, like Ryu?
this
Like someone from Grand Theft Auto? I don't know.
no. How do I want to give?
Give us the
on
hint.
this?
Watch as me and Ryan fucking froth at the mouth because we'll get it instantly.
There is a zipper up their abdomen.
Sackboy.
Sackboy.
It's
Sackboy. Fuck yeah. Little Big
Fucking
Planet for the win,
Sackboy.
baby. Little Big Planet, fucking classic game.
I owned that game when I had a
Oh,
PlayStation. I sold
yeah,
my
that
So
guy.
I'm just gonna make the argument of the Metal Gear
Snake.
games starting on the MSX and having GameCube
Pop
and
off,
Xbox
Ryan.
ports of literally every version of their game.
Also, yeah, that was my argument for Kingdom Hearts. Kingdom Hearts is on most consoles nowadays,
I
including
agree.
and PC.
Yeah.
I mean, let's be real. The
Ooh.
top 5, I will say, definitely PlayStation. After that,
Okay.
goes into the territory of no, this is on everything else as well.
I pulled up one more.
Yeah.
Like obvious. Oh,
Is-
never mind.
Is this a?
We'll do it
We'll
later.
do it during night 2. Night 2.
Good
night 2.
morning, Ravenswood Bluff. You know, I really just haven't been feeling quite like Atreides. I guess you could say I'm out of myself. Okay, 7 minutes. Good luck.
Okay, thank you.
Hi.
How's it going?
I'm good. Are you up for being juggled?
Yeah, you can juggle me as the seamstress.
Oh, that's perfect. Did you use it already?
Yep.
Oh, cool. Do you have a
I
yes or
had-
no?
I have a no. I'll talk to my pings, but and may share it publicly, but
Okay, cool. All right, thank you very much. I will do that. See ya.
Yep. Ah.
Hi.
Hello, how's it going?
I'm good. You?
Doing okay. What do you feel like doing?
Are you up for being juggled?
I mean, sure.
Okay. As what?
You can juggle me as the bounty hunter.
Is that what you actually are, though?
Well, if I told you, it wouldn't be very fun now, would it?
I would prefer to just juggle people that I think are gonna be truthful. So, if you're not the bounty hunter, I will not juggle you.
That's fine. You don't have to. Like I tell the truth on the first day about 20% of the time.
All right, I will
And
not juggle you.
and I'm not gonna tell you which part you're in.
Cool.
Sorry.
All right. See you. Hello.
Hello.
Are you up for being juggled? You're allowed to say no. If you're not, I'll just look for other people.
Yeah, I think nah.
Okay, cool. No problem. See ya. Hi. Are you up for being juggled?
No.
Okay. Thank you. Bye.
Yeah, well, you really...
Hello.
Hi.
Would you be up for being juggled?
Yes.
Cool. As what?
I am the general.
All right. Cool. I will
And
juggle you.
I'll even double down on that. I'm the general with an evil.
Wow. Okay. Could be bounty hunter or something.
And I have been told this general is on a 3-star scale because of the Vortex being unscripted.
Yeah, I think that makes sense. All right. I got you.
That's
I
what it's
will
very
juggle you
focused,
as
so.
the general. Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
Bye.
Let's do this, Void.
Let's fucking do it. Hello.
Hello.
Are you up for being juggled?
Yeah, you can juggle me as being ironic. There's my hint. If you can figure it out, juggle me.
Okay, I will think about it.
I mean, Void Star. The alternate one is fuck you, Amy. Think Jackbox.
Okay.
Think Jackbox.
I will try.
Fuck you, Amy, and
I
think
will try.
Jackbox.
I will try.
You should understand
All
what
right.
I'm going for here.
Thanks. Hello.
Hello, hello.
Would you be up for being juggled?
Yeah, I guess.
You don't have to. I'll just
I
look
am
for
the
someone
fisherman.
else. Okay.
No, I'm the fisherman, so you can juggle me as that if you really want.
Okay. Cool. All right, I will do that. Thank you.
Alrighty.
Bye. Hello. I am on a quest to get a Juggler 5. Would you like to be part of it?
You could try. I'm the seamstress. I haven't used it yet.
I'm afraid that's a double claim, so try again.
I'm the seamstress. I haven't used it yet.
Right. Okay. I think I will juggle somebody else, but I will make a note of your claim. Thank you. Bye.
Bye.
Oh, well, fuck you, Dawn. I have the high ground.
I think I understand what you said, Ghost.
There's... What do you think, quickly?
Snake Charmer?
No.
Then I don't know.
Think Jackbox. Fuck you, Amy.
I need to unpick that.
Hello.
I have no idea, honestly.
It's very.
Hello.
Howdy.
Would you be up for being juggled?
Sure.
Okay. Are you gonna tell me the truth though?
Yeah.
Okay.
I am the general. Evil is winning.
That's a double claim, and they already have 2 double claims.
Okay. Interesting. What are you?
The juggler.
Well, that's not what you said. You said, "Are you okay being juggled?"
Well, it was a juggler claim, if that was not clear.
This is a game about deception.
Yeah, that's
and
fair.
all you said was, "Are you okay being juggled?" So I was not
That's
going to
fair.
take that.
I am the
at
juggler.
face value.
But anyway, yeah,
Alright.
I will make note of your claim. Thank you. Bye.
Anyone want to do a quick chat before that?
I just want
Tosho, how's your fucking Shigenja clockwise on me, you
Hello.
Hello.
Are you up for being juggled?
Yeah, I'm the fisherman.
Oh god. Okay. This is the 3rd double claim that I have. Thanks. Goodbye.
Alright,
Matthew's dead! Oh no, they're back.
Well, that was okay. We had finished thoughts. I got the app crashed on me.
Amy, do you want to hear the hint I've been giving people for what role I am?
Welcome
Amy.
back. There's always time for some shenanigans day 1 on this script.
Hold
Yusuf.
I would like to juggle Dawn as the Vortox.
Dawn as the Vortox. Juggle herd. Ryan, I saw your hand next.
I would like to juggle myself as all 4 demons and the marionette.
Yourself is all 4 demons in the marionette herd.
And I'm
Dawn.
gonna get a 5.
I'm gonna juggle Matthew as all 4 demons and the Baron.
All 4 demons and the Baron as Matthew. Got it. Heard. Dave.
I mean, I'm a big person. But
I would like to juggle myself as the storyteller.
Okay, heard. Void Star.
I will juggle Yusuf as the seamstress, the Lost Antony as the fisherman, Matthew as the general, and Tosho as the farmer.
Okay, heard. Darium.
I'll juggle Tony D, Joseph, Voidstar, Tosho, and Dawn as the drums.
Okay, heard. Tony D.
Yes, I would like to juggle Tosho as all 4 minions and the farmer.
Tosho is all 4 minions and farmer. Heard. Ghost.
I would like to juggle Dawn as all 4 demons and the pit hag.
Dawn as
Actually,
all
no,
4
Sarah
demons.
Novus.
Dawn
And
as
Sarah
all
Novus.
4 demons and Sarah Novus. Heard.
Yep.
Apollo.
I would like to juggle Amy and Tosho as both the bounty hunter and the marionette.
Bounty Hunter and Marionette on both Amy and Tosho. Heard.
Correct.
Tosho, and then I'll get Dave.
I would like to juggle Yusuf as the seamstress, the Lost as the fisherman, Matthew as the general, and Void as the farmer.
Okay. Heard. Dave.
I want to let town know I am now spent. I am your fisherman. I do believe that I have a pixie somewhere. My advice was to trust all evil pings. Just in case there's a Vortox in play, I could be executed. I'm not going to numb myself, but I will always vote on myself.
Dave, you know April 1st was yesterday, right?
I have my hand up.
Oh,
There's
yes.
no pixie on the script, Dave.
I apologize, Travis. I
know,
missed that.
I know.
I would like to juggle Matthew as the Imp, the Vigor Mortis, and the Leech.
Okay.
Myself as the Juggler.
Okay.
And then Matthew as the Serenovus.
Okay, so just
Then
making
I have a
sure.
nomination.
Matthew as Imp, Vortox, Imp, Vigor Mortis, Leech, and Sarah Novus, and you as Juggler.
Yes.
Great. Heard. I will open nominations, sure.
Oh my.
Travis
I
nominates
muted myself.
Matthew.
Travis nominates Matthew. Why?
Hello everybody. I am actually the Shigenja. I have got counterclockwise, and from what I've been told by multiple sources, if it's not a recluse above me, aka clockwise of me, then it has to be Matthew.
Okay, Matthew, defense.
Hold on.
You there?
Okay, am I back?
Yes. You are back.
Okay, thank you. You do know Shigenjas don't immediately hit the person they're next to. They can go beyond. I'm not evil. I'm just the general who has evil winning. So, and it's on a 3-star scale because of a Vortox. I'll out that information. But you're not hitting a minion or a demon. You're just wrong, and you might have arbitrary information that could be pointing to Apollo if you really believe it's the person sitting next to you.
Okay, right on the count. 7 required.
7 what?
It's just with a Vortox on the script saying your information is something you believe so soundly is kind of wonky.
There's no evidence to suggest it's not a Vortox.
Like that.
Right, but there's no suggestion. There's no suggestion to say it isn't. That,
7
so
votes.
your information should be true.
7 votes is enough. I'm not sure who was next.
It was
I'm sorry.
Dawn. It
Dawn.
was Dawn.
Bill nominates Yusef.
Dawn nominates Yusef. Why?
I have a feeling Travis, your information is arbitrary. Yusef is in a double claim, and that means it'd be arbitrary between Ryan and Yusef, which could give you points towards Yusef.
If the accusation is I'm in a double claim, that's fine, because there's a lot of roles here that I don't want to claim on day one, because they are detrimental to die early. Yeah, that's my defense, because the accusation. I have a nomination because I have information that I would like to go on.
Okay, 7 to tie, 8 to execute Yusef.
Surprise.
6 is close, but not enough.
Yusef, can I nominate?
Go for it.
Yusef nominate. There's an evil ping here. I am not expecting maybe to lift it without evil to help. But I think that's a good evil candidate. If Dave's fisherman advice is true, then this is a great kill for Sal.
Dawn.
I'm the seamstress. Haven't used it yet.
Right,
Yusef double claiming me.
Pertinent, that is a double claim.
Yusef double claiming
triple
me.
claim.
Why do you think I
Well, then
pushed
it's a
it?
triple
I'm
claim.
not-
I have a seamstress completely elsewhere.
General's
I'm not
also a
the
double claim.
Let me get an
Gonna try.
Can we get more right?
I have
7.
the person who is double claiming me. I know why.
Okay,
they're double
I
claiming
nominate
me. They
Apollo.
asked if they could double claim.
7 is a tie. Voidstar nominates Apollo. Why?
I really don't see a reason to tie the vote on a Vortox script, and Apollo is in yet another double claim.
Apollo.
I am an outsider who is going to be monk protected tonight.
Right on the count.
I have 2 outsider claims on a base 1, and I just
Baron is
possible, but with
Yeah,
3
but-
minions, I guess that's
Yeah.
possible. But
How
I don't
many
really in a
outside-
big world. I think Apollo's a minion just by how he came
5
in.
is not enough.
Okay, so wait, I have, if Apollo's claiming outsider, then I have 2 claims of outsider, hard claims.
Fuck it, let's
Apollo
hard
nominates
Well, and then
Amy.
you could have
No.
2 hard outsiders and then a hidden drunk to make 3 for a Baron.
I did hear
Well,
Apollo nominate Amy. Tell me why.
I have cleared up the double claim. This is part of a triple claim. I would have rather gotten Dawn or Yusuf, but here is our third seamstress. Vortox check or bust?
Thanks for outing me. I'm actually the seamstress, so Dawn is just evil. There's no pixie on this script. There's no reason for Dawn to be claiming that. If someone's saying there's an evil ping on Dawn, then I don't know why that makes me evil when I'm being double claimed by somebody that's probably a minion that didn't have a bluff. No.
All right, Ryan, account 7 to tie, 8 to execute. Amy.
I have a nom after this. It's fine.
Before you nom, Atreides, can I get a consult?
Sure. Yep. 6 is not enough. I'll be.
Why would
When is this evil?
Apollo, I think you're so fucking evil right now. I don't know why you've come at me so fucking hard all day.
Here's the thing I want to know. What's the fucking evil ping on Dawn?
I don't know.
That's the thing.
It's
Speculation.
Because
because
the only thing I can think of it being is a bounty hunter, but I ain't know no fucking claim to a bounty hunter.
It's apparently a bounty hunter ping.
That's a false ping.
I've heard of a bounty hunter, and the ping is done.
Amy, can we chat tomorrow?
Then it could just be it could be a
Dave nominates Dave.
Dave
I didn't want a day one
nominates Dave. Why?
I didn't want a day one Dave. I'm spent. No, we can't get no one on the block. Can we at least get me on the block? Because if this is a Vortex game, I don't want to take the chance of losing. I'm just a spent fisherman. Like, can we... I don't care if people think that I'm good. We need to at least protect ourselves to satisfy a potential for a Vortex, please.
Dave, can I say something before we run this? The Lost is literally claiming your role and voting on you. Don't you think we should execute there instead? That's all.
I'm spent. I don't want to take the chances for ties at this point. It's fine. We got enough time in the game to... I'm allowing theoretically people to get more info. Just at least get this on the block for safety.
I'm gonna run the count. The lost sound is bleeding through your mic at the moment, ma'am.
I think Dave is an outsider.
I mean,
I'm
I don't know why I wouldn't be voting for Dave if he's double claiming my role. So
I don't like that.
9 is enough.
I don't like Dawn's voting pattern here.
Dawn is probably evil. Like
you lifted the onto Dawn. Like
basically.
Ryan Cassidy.
I have nominated the Lost and Tony.
Ryan nominates the Lost. Why?
Concurrently, we have a suspected triple claim, that being between Dawn and Amy Yusuf. They were 3 of the first 5 hands raised. Dropped, seeing that there was a lot. Then we literally put 9 on Dave. I don't think Dave is in most, if not any, world evil. I think we should be going into a double claim updates role. If the Lost wants to back off of that, whatever, we can go Dave. But I don't think we go into Dave here. I think that they're just good, and I think we should be going into literally a random dice roll before we go into Dave. So I'd like to see anybody else but Dave die today. That's my vote.
The Lost in...
I don't understand why one claim versus another is more credible. Fisherman is the token I have. I've told that in 3s to everybody. I've told a couple of people just straight up that that's what I am. Yeah, that's that.
All right.
I'm the mutant. Leave it on me.
Running
it's
the
obvious
count.
Dave is the mutant.
I'm the
How
mutant,
is this
leave
not
it on
obvious to everybody?
I'm the mutant. Leave it on me.
There's also a Cerenovus
I'm the
on this
mutant. Leave
script,
it on
people
me.
are like, oh, there's a double claim. Well, it could happen, people. This is what I get frustrated about running my own script. Like, there's so much madness on it, and people just like don't consider it at all.
Tony,
The thing is, Tony,
3 is not
it's
enough.
not about not
No,
considering it. Like in my the way that I saw it, the way that my conversation went with the Lost and Tony, I had them switched around. I thought that Dave was the genuine fisherman and that the Lost was the mutant or evil.
The thing is, I just want to kill anyone, so I don't give a fuck.
I just thought it was obvious that Dave was the mutant. Like, I don't know.
I don't know how that's obvious.
Because
Dave's
why would a
advice
real
made-
fisherman
Dave's advice
get
made
that
sense to
advice
me.
I
and then
need
just
it
instantly
because
kill themselves?
listen, because there was too many ties and we couldn't get someone on the block, I needed to at least get the vote on me. That way I
Speaking of
can
getting the
figure
vote on you, Dave, you have been executed, and you die. And the game continues. Good night.
So
Yeah.
from
I was
what-
about to say,
so
if Dave is the
here's
demon,
right,
I'm going to die.
right. So here's the
How
thing
would I
that
be the
shocked
demon?
me.
No, like
So-
the way Atreides was wording it, I was like, if Dave's
Oh.
the demon who self-nommed and didn't get themselves off.
Right. Here's the thing. If Dave's mutant, I know two other outside. Okay, so we don't have a drunk, and that's one of the two other outside claims is full of shit. And even then, one could still
Well-
be full of shit.
It's base one.
Well, as said
Space
in
One.
Town Square, there was, specifically by Amy, they had 2 different claims, and that was before Apollo and before Dave, I assume. So there would be another outsider claim floating in there, so there'd be 4.
I mean,
think?
I only had Apollo. As
Do you
an
know what we
outsider.
should get? We should get back to our important lists that Dave's been pulling up. And just see.
Yeah.
Okay.
You know what?
Listen, from beyond the grave.
All right. So obviously everyone's gonna know what the number 1 is. I potentially, I just want to say ahead of time, I potentially disagree, and I think number 2 should actually be number 1. But let's not overtalk everyone. Also, top 10 best video games of all time.
Oh, you
For
can't.
Smash Brothers.
No,
The
we've
Smash Brothers.
got-
Let's see. Hold on.
Any of them.
No.
I need you to be more specific.
Legend of
Wow.
Zelda: Ocarina
Ultimate.
of Time.
Okay,
Melee.
so hold on, Tony. That's number 2, but in my book, that should be number 1.
What did Tony say?
Ocarina of Time.
I'm
Okay,
thinking. I think Minecraft's
Mario
got to be
World.
on there.
Super Mario Brothers.
World. Not Brothers. World.
No.
Really? Super Mario World isn't on there?
Minecraft.
Minecraft is number 1.
Yeah,
That's
thought it would
bullshit.
be.
Minecraft is boring.
Right.
Just saying.
Now, here's the thing.
Is WoW on there?
World of Warcraft. it's gotta
Let's check for World of
gotta be.
Warcraft. No.
Half-Life 2.
League of Legends?
No.
What? Final Fantasy 7?
No, which is shocking.
Chrono Trigger?
This is
Final Fantasy
What was
7
that?
is overrated. I'm sorry.
Chrono Trigger?
Chrono Trigger is not on here.
Metal Gear Solid 3.
Metal Gear Solid is not on here.
None of
Halo.
them?
Halo Combat
Sorry?
Evolved.
Halo is not on this list.
The Last of Us.
This list, this
The
list
Last
is
of Us
bullshit.
is not on this list.
What?
This list is
Team Fortress
bullshit.
2?
Huh?
Resident Evil 4.
Resident Evil is not on this list.
Yeah.
TF2, Team Fortress 2. Is that not?
No.
I want to make a random out there guess.
Go for it, Don.
XP Gale of Darkness.
I'm sorry?
Pokemon XP Gale of Darkness.
Is it me or is Don?
Dog,
Like...
you, right. Any fucking Pokemon game.
Yeah,
No,
my
Poke-
guess is XD, but
Yep. No and no.
The fuck? This list is
Any-
wrong. Sorry.
Tell us
What kind of BS list is this?
Oh, okay. Number 1, Minecraft. Number
Yeah.
2, Ocarina of Time.
Yeah.
Number 3, Skyrim.
What the fuck is
What
Skyrim?
is that?
Wait, gets
I
better.
think it's
Gets better.
Skyrim.
Oh,
Is it
Skyrim.
4.
Oh,
What
Sky.
was number 1? World of Warcraft.
WoW is not on here.
What?
4 is
Let me just go through the list.
4 is Super Smash Bros. Brawl.
So
Brawl?
Oh,
Okay,
5,
Brawl was
5
good.
5 is
It is
GTA
good.
5.
Okay, yeah.
6
Oh,
is
fuck that game.
6 is Super Mario 64.
Yeah.
Okay.
7 is Super Smash Bros. Ultimate.
2 Smash Bros.
Oh.
games?
8 is Super Mario Galaxy.
Galaxy?
This
Who's
is
making
I'm
these
just saying-
lists?
9
Yeah, this
9
list
is 9 is Red Dead Redemption.
Right, this list,
And
whoever made this
one?
list is smoking crack.
10 is
and I don't
Majora's
care.
Mask.
Right, can I just
Okay,
say
no,
this?
this is a list of a
So Red
30
Dead Redemption, but not Red Dead Redemption 2.
Can I
No,
can I propose we not spend our time talking about this garbage list?
No,
Like, not
the
really.
thing-
I prepared a new one.
The thing that
Hold on.
pisses me off so much about that list is you've got Zelda, Smash Bros, and Mario. There's 2 of each of them in that fucking list. That's
Yeah.
6 of them.
Okay.
By Mario.
Zelda's the only one that deserves to have those. two
Here's
Zelda
here's a
deserves-
different one. Here's a different one. Top 10 best PlayStation 4 games.
Oh, fuck off.
Horizon Zero
Where's the
Dawn.
Xbox love? Where's the Xbox love? Also, God of War.
Okay,
War.
I heard
God of War.
Apollo first. Apollo, what did you say?
I suggested that we move on, but
This is another list.
right.
Is this supposed to be a best games of all time or something?
No, just for PlayStation 4.
Oh,
Is it big PlayStation
Okay, for
4
PS4,
exclusives?
I mean,
God
Bill
of
said
War.
God of War 2018.
Yeah,
God of
2018.
War. Let's see.
The only PlayStation I've owned was a PS2, so I don't really.
God of War 2018 is number 9.
9?
Horizon.
Last of Us.
The Last of Us. Last of Us.
Let's look.
I
for
asked The Last of Us.
Oh.
Not on this
The
list.
Last
Oh.
of Us. The Last of Us is 7.
Resident
Okay.
Evil 7.
Horizon Zero Dawn.
What?
Horizon Zero Dawn. Or just Horizon. Maybe Forbidden West, but either or.
Horizon's not on here.
Does it specify which version of Last of Us?
Jedi Survivor.
It specifically, I'm counting it, but it specifically says remastered.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
that makes sense.
Jedi Survivor.
Let's look for Jedi Survivor. No.
Survivor is a PS5 game. It'd be Fallen Empire.
Fallen Empire.
Yeah, Fallen Empire. I'm an idiot.
I love Survivor because it just gave the Jedi a gun.
Wait, isn't it called Fallen Order, not Empire?
Yeah, Fallen
No,
Order.
Yeah, Fallen Order. Sorry.
It's still called one on this
I'm
list.
having such a hard time getting into Survivor.
Star Wars Battlefront 1.
Battlefront. Sorry, the EA one. Sorry, when you thought Battlefront, I thought the Pandemic one, which is the best one, and the Pandemic ones are the best. I will not hear any fucking thing else about.
You said what was the name?
Battlefront. Star Wars
Battlefront.
Battlefront, made by EA.
Yeah.
I feel like anything made by
It's not
EA
too-
does not deserve to be on a list.
No, some EA games are good. EA made the Command and Conquer Red Alert 3, and that game is one of the best fucking games I've played. Mainly because the music slaps like a motherfucker, and the voice and the actors they got in for it are just okay. It's a who's who of fucking best. You've got J.K. Simmons, Tim Curry, fucking David Hasselhoff. It's such a good game. I really like RTSs and.
What about the Dishonored franchise?
Dishonored 2 would be the one you'd be looking for.
I did not see
Yeah.
Dishonor on here.
I mean, it's the issue
Okay,
is
I'm sorry,
this is
Dishonored
a
is a
place. This is a PlayStation list. I'm an Xbox motherfucker.
Marvel's Spider-Man.
Nope.
Miles Morales.
Nope.
I was about to say Miles Morales. Is there any Call of Duty on that game on that list? Any Call?
Let me look.
I feel like okay.
The
This might
Tony
be-
2 remake?
I'm sorry?
The Tony Hawk 1 and 2 remake that's on the PS4?
No.
This might
Batman
be
Arkham Knight.
a hot take, but I think Call of Duty has excluded itself because it hasn't changed in probably 15 years.
Yeah, unfortunately, as far as like those FPS games goes, I think Call of Duty is the worst. I'm a big fan of Battlefield 3 and 4, and I even like the Medal of Honor games better than Call of Duty.
Medal of Honor. Sorry, I was talking to family. What was the question?
Oh
I heard
shit!
FPSs. What
I
FPS
didn't
game?
know. I didn't know this. This one goes, This one goes past 10. This one goes
Okay.
to 25.
What is this?
Holy shit.
What is this? What's the
Ratchet.
list?
Oh wait, Ratchet and Clank.
Wait, what?
Hold on. Let me go through the list. Okay. Wait. So someone said Horizon, correct?
Yes.
Yes.
Horizon Zero Dawn was 16.
Damn.
Okay, makes sense. That's a
What about
good
that-
spot for that game.
What about that Ratchet and Clank game that came out? It's like both a movie and a video game.
Oh, it's the remake of one, but like they cut half the games.
All right, I'm just gonna read off the list. I'm gonna start from
Go ahead.
25 because I didn't know that there was 25 of them. 25 is MK10.
Okay.
Fair.
24 is MGS5.
That's fair. I love that game.
23. Wow, I wouldn't think it would be 23, but that's fine. Persona 5.
That's
I've never played a Persona game.
22 is Marvel Spider-Man.
Yeah.
21 is FF15.
Hell yeah! I love Final Fantasy 15.
20
Yeah.
is Tomb Raider.
Okay.
That's fair. That's a good
19. 19 is Madden 25.
Fuck off.
Do we
18
really need a
is
sports team?
Last of Us 2.
Fuck off!
17 is Witcher 3.
I'm sorry, but
16 is Horizon Zero Dawn.
Yep.
15 is Need for Speed Rivals.
Oh,
Fair.
fuck off. Burnout Paradise
14.
City, best racing game. Fight me.
I
guys.
love Burnout. Oh my god.
Good morning, Ravenswood Bluff. Yusuf died tonight.
Cool.
6 minutes.
Hey,
Hello.
what's up?
I got a 2, so I assume it's Matthew and you.
Okay, well, I told you the truth because I respect our promise. I think Yusuf is not the seamstress. I don't know.
I think Yusuf is the bounty hunter who saw Dawn. That's why Yusuf's nominated Dawn and
okay.
said that there's an evil ping.
Okay, I don't know how I feel about Vortox versus non-Vortox, but I will. You can try to talk to Yusuf. I will try to talk to other people. For what it's worth, the people who did not want to be jobbled yesterday were Ryan Cassidy and Parallel. That's pretty much it. Everyone else, they gave me other claims.
Gotcha. All right.
Thank you. Bye.
Thank.
How are things in Ghosty World?
Shit mixed.
Hey. So I gave up on figuring out whatever your claim was. The Oracle. What was?
Fuck you. Fuck you, Amy. Think
Oh, the eyes. Yeah. I get it. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Are you
Oracle,
happy to share your number?
0. I do not think it's Vortox.
Okay.
Put
Yeah.
it this way, I believe Davey's just a mutant, and
Yeah.
like no. Here's the only thing. If it's anything, if a minion has died, it's a vigor, and I'm vigor poisoned either way.
Hmm. Yeah, but I think I believe that. I have a 2, and I don't think a few people. I think Yusuf was for sure wrong. Of the other 3 people, I think I should have gotten a 3. I juggled 4
What
in
did
total.
you juggle?
I don't want to say for now. I don't want to say for now. Just Yusuf was one of them, and the only one that I expected to be wrong. So I'm gonna investigate what the other 3 are saying.
Yeah.
Thanks,
Okay,
Ghost.
alright.
See ya.
Amy's hiding from me, which fair enough. Again, the hint to my claim is fuck you, Amy.
I'll be right back.
They
Okay. Hello.
I was mad yesterday.
Oh, what happened? What are you then?
Noble.
Okay, what are your pings?
Ryan, Dave, Tosho.
Ryan,
Dave
Dave,
and Tosho.
and Tosho. All right, I will note that down for now. Thank you.
Can revisit that.
Yeah. Also, from what I've been talking to people, it seems like I'm the only one who's like you start knowing.
Okay.
I have one.
Hello.
Were you the juggler?
Yeah, I got the 2. Were you the general?
Yes, I am the general.
Okay, so you're one
I
of
think
my
I'm being.
twos.
I also think I might be being vigor poisoned.
You think so? I don't know. I mean,
I went from evil to neutral.
no, I think that's believable. I've heard other information that makes me believe the Yusuf is good.
Yeah, but then why would I go? So do you think it's a Vortox skin then?
I'll just tell you, there is an Oracle 0. Not from me, just from someone else.
Okay.
And I think...
I'm just trying to figure out how I went from evil to neutral with 2 deaths.
I think it's just about how the game went yesterday. Like, a lot of information was outed, and now Dawn is claiming to have been
Okay.
Ceramad. So, I don't know if I believe that. Yeah. So,
Okay, that's kind of helpful. I'm like, because it's a 3-star system instead of the usual 5. I'm like, I'm looking for like a hard shift to move the needle.
yeah. It could still be
That
Vortex,
would make
but
it could still be Vortox.
I kind of think it's not, for now.
I don't think it is either.
Okay, so I think we pursue Dawn.
Okay, sounds good.
Thank you. Bye.
Oh,
I
this
need
is
to talk to
Neil,
Ghost.
I need to talk to Amy.
I need to talk to Ghost.
But I'm free in a big chat. Those who I talked to yesterday, who I've had a chance to have understanding.
Hello.
Hello.
So you're the mutant, right?
Yep.
Okay, I'm the juggler with the 2. Just wanted to let you know.
That's fine. It's a bigger game.
What?
So
you think so?
it's a bigger game.
I
It's a
heard.
bigger game.
I heard that
One of
Oracle
Apollo
0.
and Ryan are evil.
Huh? What?
Yeah. Yeah, that person's vigor poison. I need to get to them. Bye.
Okay. Oh, all right.
So wait, you were Ceramad?
Yeah, I was Ceramad yesterday.
It's a bigger game.
Hello. What's up?
How'd your juggle turn out?
I have a 2. Why?
I don't remember what you juggled, and I'm just curious how you're interpreting your results.
I won't be telling you. I will tell you that one of the people that I juggled wrong is probably Yusuf. The others are alive. So.
Oh well, what did you juggle Yusuf as? Seamstress?
Yes.
I think Yusuf's just the bounty hunter.
Yeah, that's what I heard. I was trying to talk to him about his AFK. So he's for sure wrong. I have 4 people. I have a 2 on 4 people. I need to figure out what the other one is.
Okay.
Thank you.
Good luck.
Bye.
Nope.
Apollo.
Yeah.
Look here. You're
Ryan,
legitimately an
I'm-
outsider?
To the 4B.
I am.
Alright, we kill Ryan today.
I
No.
agree.
No.
I think Ryan's probably a Baron.
Ghost, it's a vigor game. It's Vigor Ceranova's Baron. You're
Cool. I'm Vigor
What's the
Poison
third
Oracle
minion
then.
then?
I could be
No, I
being
don't
Vigor
think
Poison
Yusuf
Ghost.
is a minion.
I'm back.
Matthew and Ghost, please have a chat. Your words don't work together.
Yeah, that's my problem.
No, I mean. Okay, I will rephrase. There is no world where you're both poisoned. This is elementary because even if Yusuf is a vigor killed minion, he cannot be poisoning both of you. There is no other source of poisoning on the script except Leech. And it's either Vigor or Leech, or it's Vortox. So I just do not think it's either of those things.
There is a
I will
drunk.
say this: if Yusef is a Vigor poisoned minion, is a minion, I am 100% Vigor poisoned. I have to be.
Why?
I'm an Oracle with a 0.
Yeah, and I'm a general with a neutral.
But I can make neutral work, Matthew.
Yeah, neutral can work because they've killed a minion.
I saw Matthew's hand after Voidstar.
I was just gonna state I've gone from evil to neutral. So do with that what you will.
Travis, I saw your hand next.
Since we don't think this is a Vortox game, I'm not gonna learn any new information due to the Shigenja. I think what Matthew told me was right, that it does point more to Yusuf than him. if people want to execute me to eliminate worlds where I'm evil, I'm okay with it.
I think Amy, Yusuf, Dave.
Yes.
In that order.
So I kind of want to build a very specific world that I think is happening based on my information, based on Ghost information. I am the seamstress. I use it in the night. I asked if Dawn and the Lost were on the same team, and I got a yes. In the world where the bounty hunter ping is sober, I think Dawn and the Lost and Tony are both minions. I think with the Shigenja being in the placement that it is and pointing away from the recluse, I think Matthew is also a minion and Apollo is the demon. Because why, if Apollo is not the demon, if there were two minions sitting up here, I think Apollo is just evil. If there's two minions sitting up here, it would face this way with the recluse, so they have reason to say, oh, it's not pointing at me, it's pointing at the recluse. I think it pointing directly away from that towards Matthew leads me to think Apollo is the demon.
Yusuf.
I was BRB. Can I know why does people think I'm a minion? Because I don't know why. I
don't think you are.
Yeah, I don't know why Dave was saying I'm a minion, why Matthew's saying it.
People, they're suspecting a Vigor world.
Then why, maybe a Vigor, but they didn't kill me at the night as a minion. So, yeah, just...
Voidstar, I believe, then Dawn.
If we don't believe that it is a Vortox, regardless of what other demon it could be, shouldn't we just follow the bounty hunter ping? Because in every other world, if we kill another good today, we're pretty much screwed. Like, we have 5 evil players in bounty hunter worlds with an Oracle 0.
I have a full Grim minus Yusuf, and I have no bounty hunter.
Because I am the bounty hunter, Dave.
Oh, Lord.
Dawn.
Yeah.
I didn't get to chat to you today, Amy. On which I couldn't clear up the reason for the double claim, right? Okay. I'm the reason we know there's a Saranovus in play.
Oh, you Saramad.
I was Saramad yesterday. Dave was in my ping, so I didn't want to say Dave. I'm the noble. I didn't want to say Dave because Dave was in my pings.
What's your other two pings?
Ryan and Tosho, which I hate because Ryan. You know what I mean?
Yep.
So you pushed back on the other seamstress claim instead of just breaking because you were spent anyway? I'm so confused.
I don't think Dawn wanted to break Sarah Madness, is what they're saying.
Yeah. I am going to open up nominations. Tosho.
Tosho nominates Dawn.
Tosho nominates Dawn. Why?
At worst spent, at best spent, at worst maybe bounty hunter turned townsfolk. So we need to kill evils, and since I don't think there's evidence of a Vortox game, then I think we should go with the bounty hunter pings.
Dawn.
I shared my info. I just wanted to share the fact that there was a Saranovus to clear up why there was a seamstress double claim yesterday. I was mad as a seamstress yesterday, and I didn't want to break it. I outed my information as soon as I could to everyone I chatted to, but I get why you want to execute me. I got my information right. Well, noble.
Ryan the count. 6 required.
Who do we think is mad today?
I don't know.
I just find it weird that the Cernobus would move now if Dawn was this
honestly,
suspicious.
My gut tells me Dawn's just telling the truth. We have to place the second minion. I believe we have to bring Aaron no matter what.
There's 3 minions.
Yeah.
I think in a world where it's 3 minions, my information combined with the bounty hunter information says we have at least 2 of them in the Lost and Dawn, if they're minions and not one of them actually the demon, and then possibly Matthew because of Shigenja information.
I'm sorry. I want to kill Ryan Cassidy.
Travis nominates Travis.
Travis nominates Travis. Why?
I saw in the chat Ryan saying that there's a 50-50 on me and Matthew. If people think that I'm evil, I'm only to be executed. And the reason why I'm not evil is because I'm just a Shigenja. I'm breaking Sarah Madness. Obviously, I'll be executed.
Okay, running the count. 7 to tie, 8 to execute.
If you were good, that's actively so
Here's-
harmful for us to have a break here because we need to be killing into evil or we're going to
Here's
be outnumbered
my
very quickly.
thing. I think
High five.
Travis is good no matter what in
Oh, yeah.
my worlds. Travis, I think you got arbitrary information because if I'm
fun.
correct and this is a bigger game, Ryan Cassidy has to be evil and Yusuf would have to be evil as well. I know that
Why
there's
is
very-
it not Apollo that's lying and not Ryan?
It would have to not be arbitrary then.
Grandpants nominates Apollo.
Parallelogram Pants nominates Apollo. Why?
What if Travis is the evil Shigeru?
I don't know how that's a damnation on Apollo, but okay. Apollo defense?
Could be. I don't know how that implicates me specifically. If Travis is evil and pointing, actually pointing clockwise, wouldn't it likely be pointing at Ryan?
Okay, running the count. 7 to tie, 8 to lift onto Apollo.
I will tie this to get Dawn off the block.
Can we not give Apollo
Because
the chance
I
to
wanna
tie
execute
this,
Ryan.
please? Can we please drop it?
With an
I'm not-
oracle in
Apollo-
the game, you want to execute
Apollo,
a
are we
recluse.
working good together? Like,
5.
is this happening?
5 is not enough.
No, Dave, I don't think so.
You're
Dave,
following
if-
each other's
if,
funnel.
If you believe Apollo is good, then Amy is definitely evil.
Evil,
Which
exactly.
I don't think Amy is.
Girl!
I'm literally saying.
Matthew
you're
said
not
he
evil.
was
I'm looking at
Girl.
Dave. I'm looking
Oh,
at
okay.
Dave.
I know.
No.
I said, did you just girl?
Yes, I fucking did.
This is getting
You
out of
gotta
hand.
do one of these.
Okay, I'm
30
gonna do something that just isn't gonna make any sense until the end of the game. I nominate Tosho.
Apollo nominates Tosho. Why?
Because I think nobody trusts me, but I think that this is a valid demon candidate.
Mom.
Tosho.
A demon candidate in the Noble Pinks. Got it. Sure.
Yes.
You know, my camera isn't on, but at this point, I would be raising my water bottle with the sticker that says, "Don't meta me." 7 to tie, 8 to execute.
I can
No,
fully
but
see Atreides
Amy-
putting the demon in a noble ping.
Look at me. We,
You know what?
we can't
I'm
meta
a four.
Atreides, but we can meta Moon.
Ghost,
3 is not enough.
Ghost, is there any way that you could be a leech host? And that's
I
why
don't fucking
you're
know,
seeing
but I'm going to
zero.
nominate
But-
you, Matthew.
Matthew,
Nominate Matthew.
Matthew, if someone is the leech host,
No, I've been nominated. No, Ghost nominated me.
Was
That's
yesterday.
I did hear Ghost nominate Matthew. Why?
Yeah. The way I see this, again, this is, I know we're going at Yusef here, but from my point of view, like everyone knows that Ryan is recluse here. So in all worlds, in most worlds, the way I see this, it should be pointing at that recluse unless it can't. The only way it can't is if Matthew's a minion. So I think this is the biggest minion candidate here possible, because even if Yusef was a minion, surely you'd still point at the recluse to help evil, because that's what Outsiders meant to do. They're meant to fuck over town. So in my mind, it leads to me believing Matthew just has to be evil here. But if people don't want to go for it, then people don't want to go for it. That's my logic and reasoning behind this.
Matthew defense.
Again, Apollo could be the one who's lying about being an outsider. If it's a big world, potentially, then only Dave and Ryan, Dave and Apollo, or Ryan and Apollo can exist. Because it would be a Baron taking it to 3 -1 for a Vig for 2. So maybe you should be looking at the outsiders before you look at someone who has been verified by a juggler as what I am. There's also the worlds where Travis is a evil Shigenja who is pointing towards me, the general, instead of away from me, where there are equal players.
All right, running the count. 7 to tie, 8 to execute Matthew.
Yeah, no, I read Matthew as more good than Travis. In all honesty.
Dawn, did you nominate today?
I haven't.
Can you nominate Parallelogram of Pants?
Okay.
1 is not enough.
Dawn nominates
Dawn nominates
You
Darian.
have to be able to pronounce it. No, invalid.
Dawn, accusation.
Pass to Dave, please.
Dave.
All right, I'm gonna speak very quickly, so pay attention here. I do believe Travis is a Shugenja that got arbitrary information. Dawn got sober information. Dawn was also Saramad. I do believe Dawn because you have to place a third minion. Saranovus more than likely has to be in play. I don't believe in the bounty hunter. I think Ghost is vigor poisoned, so Apollo has to exist as well as me, which would benefit or it would confirm Travis's information. Matthew then would have to be good. So based on voting patterns and claims and bluffs that I think a vigor would take, Darium has voted with people that I think are evil. I think they would take this bluff. I think Darium is the vigor mortis. Thank you.
Darium, defense.
Interesting take, Dave. Who have I voted with? Because I have tracked my voting, and I voted once this entire game, and we had 11 nominations this game.
All right, Ryan the count. 7 required.
Vigor say what?
What? Oh?
See, confirm not vigor game.
Two is not enough.
No matter what. How?
Dawn is executed and dies. Good night.
Hey,
I have a top 10 we can try.
I have my own meme in this community for having a tunnel. So
Dave, I literally made my April Fool's name Dave's Tunnel because it's so...
This is the first time where I feel like my tunnel is correct, though.
I don't think it is, bestie.
I think the problem, Dave, is every time you do think your tunnel is correct until proven otherwise. During game reveal.
Dave,
I
can I
have
ask you a
the,
question? Dave, can I ask you something?
Yes.
So if you believe it's a VIG game, which of Apollo and Ryan are lying?
Ryan.
Why? Why?
Because
that was going to be my next question, but
I believe Dawn, and I believe Tosho's good, and I know that I'm the mutant. And since I know that it's not a Vortex game, in my head, Dawn has to have correct information. I don't trust Ryan is the recluse.
Or Dawn is evil, and the information is pointing at people that are not evil at all.
But if in that case, then you're saying that the Lost and Tony would have to be evil, and no one pushed on the Lost and Tony.
Here's
because
the thing.
we went into the one that was the bounty hunter pink first, but they are both in a seamstress, yes.
But what I'm saying is nobody went, okay, well, let's also do this option as well. And Dawn is the only person that is claiming that they were Saramad.
Because it's day 2 and the person who's currently Saramad couldn't claim that they were currently Saramad.
Correct. But Dawn is our first lead. And we
all right,
have
but if we think about what minions, if we have a pit hag in play, they could be internally pit hagging.
Mm-hmm.
And so, like, who's to say there was a Saranovus on day 1? Like, we don't know. Like, I don't know. I am inclined to trust Yusef. If y'all don't, that's fine. But I think that he's good.
I mean, the only reason
if he was evil, he would not have died there because whether or not you get poisoning out of it, like early, it's better to have the voting power, especially in a 3 minion game like this size. You need your minions alive. I don't think that it's that world.
I mean.
But the problem is even say even if Yusef is claiming bounty hunter with the pink on Dawn, if Yusef is evil, the damage is done. Dawn's going to get executed. Like, so I don't see it as a problem, especially if it's going to cause poisoning onto one of their neighbors.
I think Yusef's neighbors have good info.
I'm glad Ryan didn't die because I think as soon as Ryan dies, I'm fucked.
Yeah. I also want to say quickly the reason I thought Yusef was evil was because my information went from evil is winning on a 3-star scale.
I'll be back. I gotta use the bathroom.
So with the 2 people dead, I could not build an immediate world where something had not happened to my information.
I think the seamstress has happened and made it a neutral because now we know 2 evils. That's my thinking, and
but the seamstress happened night 1 to my understanding.
Night 2. I think
Oh.
night 2.
Night 2.
It was night 2.
Honestly.
Oh, I was told by the person who I believe is the seamstress claimed they had spent it night 1.
Also, seamstress does go before general.
Yeah, seamstress the seamstress does go. Everyone goes before general.
Yes.
But the person who told me they were the hard seamstress said they used it night 1. If they want to correct me tomorrow and say they used it night 2, that would help me build a world.
I mean,
I didn't know people lie.
Matthew. You're
Oh right, but if you Amy, if you lied to me, I can't build the correct world.
Amy, I would never lie to
Matthew.
Apollo, eat my
Can,
ass.
can I
alright?
say some? Hey, people, can I say something, please? Matthew, I think you should be considering more what went on day 1, because it's completely possible that the mechanics of what went on night 2 are part of why your information changed. But I really think that whether your information is sober or not, what went on day 1 is a big part of it.
Mm-hmm. But I mean, I guess if the bounty hunter dying, if Yusef is the bounty hunter also, I feel like would be detrimental for town because we're not going to get any follow-up bounty hunter information.
I think the world where Yusef is the bounty hunter who died is probably a Vortox world, because that would also make sense with your shift, which would be like start good winning, you receive evil, then evil is winning and you receive neutral. That's how I can make sense of it.
Okay, that's also very fair. I'm just, the neutral threw me off based off what I knew, because I did not have a claim from Yusef until today in town. So, I can only build off the information I have.
Yusef had a hard claim seamstress in town yesterday.
Well,
Yeah,
Yusef,
yesterday.
but Yusef claimed today bounty hunter.
Yeah, so it was a different claim. So we had the claimant switched. I believe Amy and Town Square, when they nommed, did say that they had used it that night. So
Right, but now there's the implication that Amy is saying they potentially lied about when they used it.
I think they were saying they lied about it to you on day 1.
Right, but that's what they told me they had used it. So if they hadn't, and they had used it on night 2 and gotten potentially 2 evil players, that would explain a shift.
And I think they said that in Town Square.
No, they said they believed Dawn and Lost were evil, but they didn't say when they had used it, or if they did. I did not hear Amy say that it was used night 2, because they told me they had used it, but they were not saying who the pings were, which is perfectly fair for a seamstress to not have to out that information immediately.
Yeah, fair enough.
So I'm just trying to build things.
I'm fucking muted. God damn it.
Hello, Ghost.
I was the update for Black Ops 6 got done, so I was listening to the intro cutscene, and then asking Ryan when I thought he was done. Yo, have you seen this fucking battle pass, dude?
No, I still my Warzone has downloaded because I need to update that, and now my COD is an hour and a half away.
It's fucking weird, man.
I'm gonna look at it, but
no. Put it this way. You know how they bring a new operator in?
Yeah.
They brought back operators from previous games. They brought back Mace from Modern Warfare and Hudson, which in the timeline of Black Ops 6 is already dead.
Yeah, because it was Black Ops 2 where he died, right?
Yeah, he died in Black Ops 2, and Black Ops 6 takes place 2 years after Black Ops 2.
Nice.
I mean, all I know is that the cover person for the Season 3 Battle Pass buy on the PS Shop looks like Deuce from Hollywood Undead. That's all I know.
It's the Battle Pass symbol is Mace, one side is Mace and the other side is Hudson.
Nice.
I mean, I'm getting
Ryan.
black cell for it because I'm maxing out this.
Ryan, Amy, I have a question for you too.
Hmm.
Why do we think it's the favor that Paul Heyman owns CM Punk?
Oh, I don't know.
Oh, I was
if
thinking
they have
about
written it
this.
out yet.
I think it was that he would try and get something with the WrestleMania main event. I think that's what it was.
No,
But-
Punk said the main event wasn't the favor he's owed.
Yeah.
Unless it's to that Heyman must turn on Reigns.
So I think I'm not living in a Vortex world for now. I see the words where Matthew's information is Vortoxed. But I'm leaning that it's not that. I'm not sure which of the demons it would be. I don't think it's Vig. Or if it's Vig, I don't think it's Yusuf who was a vehicle minion. If Tosho's good, the information points to the Lust being evil. I think. I believe Matthew.
It's where we actually have to cut promos.
Same, Travis, same. So I definitely can cut a promo off the top of my head.
You guys are talking about you guys can cut a promo. Well, that's fine. Yeah. I can cut a bitch.
Dave, I can do that too.
Also, I'm just gonna say this, Ryan. The 100% completion skin goes hard as fuck.
I'm gonna have to look at it. I still have an hour. Yes.
So I have a top 10 of the 10 worst games of all time. Who wants to try and guess number one?
E.T. for the Atari 2600.
That's
no
number
Superman
2.
Superman 64.
Ding, ding, ding!
Yeah, no, so E.T. had 6 weeks. Superman 64 had 2 years, and its demo was actually good. And then it just completely fell off. Like, if E.T. is a worse game, but Superman 64 had 2 years, and the demo was better than the game. So, something happened.
I just wanted to mention in my chat, Halo said that the favor for Punk is Punk gets to go out with Joe Hendry after the main event, and they get to sing and dance to the Joe Hendry's theme song and send the crowd home happy and such.
You know what? If I just want to see that. I want to see that now. Just Joe Hendry at WrestleMania, unexpected.
Ryan, the tier
Say
one
his name, he will appear.
The 100% completion skin, by the way, Ryan, looks like a motherfucker in a Juggernaut suit. It actually goes hard as fuck.
I still have an hour and 20
So,
minutes.
Y'all want me to go from like number 3 to number 10 on this list?
Yeah.
Number 3, Big Rigs Over the Road Racing.
No, that game's funny as fuck for how broken it is.
Number 4 is Bubsy 3D.
Yeah, no, that's shit.
Number 5 is Action 52.
It's a bad game, but it's fun.
Action 52. Fuck, I've heard of that one. Yeah, I know, because that's the 52 games that are all like actually fucking shit.
Number 6 is Cluster's Revenge.
That's a porn game.
Yeah.
That's a porn game for the Atari 2600. Don't ask me how I know that.
I don't want to know.
Number 7 is Plumbers Don't Wear Ties.
That game, again, depending on what route you take, is borderline a porn game.
Number 8 is Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde.
Yep, that game is bullshit.
This surprised me because I thought this would be higher. Number 9 is Sonic 06.
Thing is, when it's working, the game's actually decent, but the thing is, it's decent. The only thing about it is it's a buggy piece of shit.
And number 10 is Right to Hell Retribution.
Yeah, that game is also a buggy piece of shit. But yeah. By the way, does anyone like Jay and Silent Bob?
Who?
Obviously.
Yes.
I am a stoner who grew up in the 90s and 2000s.
Yeah. They're gonna be operators in Call of Duty. You get to play as them.
Good lord.
I mean, they were in Advanced Infinite Warfare Zombies. Well, Silent
Good morning, Ravenswood Bluff. Unfortunately, not to Ryan Cassidy.
Yep, I thought that would happen.
Or Void Star.
What?
Okay.
Wait, Pit Hag. Pit Hag.
And that explains my information change.
Can I ask? So,
hello.
Hi. How are you?
So I'm the juggler with a 2. I think I trust Matthew most out of all the juggles. My information, because I also juggle the Lost and Tosho, suggests that there's an evil between them because I got a 2 out of 4 people.
Yeah.
Yusuf was wrong. He already
Well,
backed out.
the Lost and Tony is my new bounty hunter ping, so that tracks.
Oh wait, you're the bounty hunter?
Yep.
Oh, so
I
Don
was in
was
a
your
swap
first
with
ping.
Yusuf. Yep.
Okay, I get it. Yeah, I think that makes sense. So Yusuf is the seamstress
Dawn was my first ping.
Uh-huh.
Yusuf was the seamstress that did it for night 1 on Dawn and the Lost and Tony. So at that point, we just kind of realized that they're
yeah.
both evil.
Okay, so
And
night
then
one-
because they've killed Yusuf, we just have Yusuf claiming it, but I am the bounty hunter.
Yeah,
And the
okay.
Lost and Tony is the next ping.
Yeah, I think if I trust you, which right now I think I do, I think I want to kill the Lost, regardless of minion or demon. Like, let's get some evils out of here. I don't think I'm living in a Vortex world. I think the information makes more sense if it's not.
No, if it was changed to Vortox, it's probably more likely that now.
Oh, yeah, that's right. But
Because if the Oracle's... What's the Oracle number? I want to hear what the
no,
Oracle
I
number
think
is.
it might have changed to Leech, actually. Depends. I guess...
I think it's more likely to have started that way because I don't think that we had a Vigor. The outsider count is too high for Vigor.
I think it's more likely to start to dimp and is now Leech.
Fighters.
But we'll see. So Ryan was
Okay.
probably
what,
evil then.
what is Darium or Tony D? They are still blank on my Grim.
I have no idea. Tony D claimed Bounty Hunter, which he obviously isn't. Darian claimed nothing. I'm gonna have to ask.
Okay,
All right.
interesting.
Thank you. Bye.
I just think it went straight to Vortox. Like it was.
Yeah, I
a
think
vigor.
it's straight Vortox now.
Nah, I have a different opinion. I have a different opinion.
If it went to Vortox, then there's an Oracle clearing me. No?
Let's
Hello.
go. So
I am now the farmer.
okay, well, you continue to claim farmer until we have to out this. I'm still claiming juggler with your information.
Yep, let's do this.
Yeah, I think it got
right
changed
till
to
the
leech.
end, baby.
I feel like it got changed to leech. Well, I mean, we're gonna have to out the role swap if they try to kill you, because unless you've played me and you've poisoned me, then you're just good.
Well, I just hope I know mechanically that you're a farmer, but I just hope that you're not bounty hunter turn. That's all. But
No,
I
I-
do trust you to be
Nah,
the
the-
farmer because it's mechanically.
Yeah, exactly. And also, if I'm bounty hunter turned, I have literally no information. I'm confirmed as the farmer anyway, so like, shrug. Who cares?
Yep.
All right, cool.
I hope that I'm not leech poisoned then.
Yeah, that is my only fear, but we'll see. We'll navigate it. All right, thank you.
Let's see.
First, we find the
other
leech, in any
players.
case.
Yep.
All right, thanks, bye.
I think it's Leech.
Oh,
No
no,
tactical
here's no. What about this? It wasn't.
Hello.
Hey, bud, were you actually the juggler?
Yeah, I have a 2. What are you?
I'm the monk. What was your juggle?
I have a juggle on Yusuf, who I believe I juggled wrong. The Lust, that I think is also wrong. And Tosho and who else did I juggle? Matthew. I think Tosho and Matthew were probably correct.
I don't even remember what you said.
Matthew, Tosho, Yusuf, and the Lost and Tony were my juggles. I got a 2.
And you juggled yourself?
No.
But you only juggled 4 people?
Yeah, I juggled 4 people. I didn't really trust the other claims.
Got it.
And there's a Vortex, so like, I just want to know how many people are correct that are not me. I know I'm the juggler.
So Matthew's the general and Tosho's the farmer?
Yeah, that's where I'm leaning. I think I want to execute into the Lost and Tony, because if we combine my information with his information, and Dawn was evil,
Yeah.
I think the Lost is probably also evil.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah. All right.
Okay.
Cool. Thank you.
All right. Thanks.
Knowing Dawn's track record, knowing Dawn's track record with recluses, with being Mario, Demon's never fucking telling them. Demon is never telling them.
Yeah.
Well, and Dawn might not believe it because of.
That's why
their
that Demon's
positioning.
never telling them. That's why Dawn's never
Yeah.
telling them. That's why Dawn's never knowing, because they would never believe it.
Unless I told everyone. And I will
yeah.
tell you no one told me.
Dawn, I told you day one, and you still
Okay,
fucking.
yeah, but it's you. The difference is
you.
it's you.
Okay.
It's worked for Amy before. Amy can tell you it's worked for Amy.
What has?
I
Ghost
just built
was
a
saying
world.
if I was Sorry, Ghost said if I was Mario that no one would tell me because I wouldn't believe it. No, I wouldn't believe Ghost. I believed you.
I'm just sad I haven't got to talk to Amy all game.
Yeah.
Yeah, Amy's been dodging me as well.
I have not been
Ladies,
dodging you.
you're
You have not
muted
pinged me
if you
once,
are
Tony D.
talking.
You're always in chats. I'm not, I do not.
Okay,
ping
how
people
is
that are
that
talking to somebody
dodging
else.
you?
I'm fucking with you. I'm not being
Okay.
serious.
Here's a problem.
Why are you
Tony.
taking everything so personally?
know,
today?
Amy might not be dodging, but they're sure
No,
balling.
because you're on my fucking neck. I don't understand.
No one's on your neck, Amy.
You were.
use hands,
You haven't
I was
been.
teasing you too. Fuck.
So I think I
We-
saw Travis, Matthew, Ryan, Voidstar in that order.
I have a question for you, Atreides, and then I have a question for Town.
Go for it, Travis.
The pit hag changes the demon to the leech. Does the monk protect someone from being the leech host?
No, I would not consider that. Absolutely not.
Okay.
Sorry, what was the question?
If
a pit hag turns a demon into a leech,
Right.
that night, because of Night Order, the monk would have selected someone. If the new leech in that moment selected the player that the monk was protecting, I would not prevent that person from being leech hosted. They would, by virtue of the fact that they were protected by the monk and are safe from the demon, be sober that night, but they would not be protected from being hosted.
Okay, I just wanted to ask how you would run that.
Yeah, no problem.
Town, if it's a leech, who do we think the demon is, and who do we think they picked as the host?
It's impossible to say right now.
I think in most worlds, whether or not it's a leech or a vortox, I think the demon's probably Darian.
I am going to go back to hands. Matthew.
All right, I just wanted to pitch a world because I'm now a general with a good, so yay for that if it's not Vortox. I'm concerned that Dawn was the marionette and didn't know it, who was sitting next to Recluse, and that makes me suspicious that Apollo is the demon who is claiming outsider who maybe shouldn't.
Matthew,
Ryan
what if it's
Cassidy.
Vortox?
I just want to clarify with Atreides for a second. If a recluse is in a Vortox game and they register to an empath, could the recluse register as evil and therefore give a 0 because it is reversed info, or do they have to register as their alignment for the purposes of Vortox? Because I've
Great
seen
question.
this run.
Great question. I believe that a recluse is first and foremost an outsider and therefore should aid and abet evil, and that can include registering as the opposite alignment only to have that registration cause false information in the other direction in the case of a Vortox game.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
would supplement that by
Yeah.
saying that the recluse is an outsider and it's their ability that is causing the misinformation, so it wouldn't be
Yep.
affected by the Vortox.
Voidstar.
I have one question first and then something I want to say. Ghost, what's your number?
It's a 1, but the issue is, and this is what I was going to say, so I would just say it's a 1, and then I'll get to my whole point behind that when it gets round to me.
Okay, cool. What I wanted to say was, regardless of what Apollo might be, I think if the demon type got changed, which seems to be the case because I don't think there's other ways for 2 people to die at night, I would like to pursue the seamstress information and the juggler information, both of which point to the lost being evil. I think that is most likely true in all worlds, whether it's Vortox or not, because if there's a seamstress, yes, between Dawn and the Lost, in non-Vortox worlds, they are most likely both evil, unless the bounty hunter ping is fake. In Vortox worlds, where we assume that the bounty hunter ping on Dawn was good, the seamstress yes is incorrect, which means that the Lost is probably evil. So I think I'm interested in that.
Amy, I think, was next. Then Dave, then Ghost.
The bounty hunter ping is not fake. The bounty hunter's new ping is the Lost and Tony.
Dave.
I don't think it's a Vortox game. I think it was changed to either a Leech or a Vigor game. It could have started. No, I think it could have started as an imp game, to be quite honest, but I don't know.
2 things.
Wait a second.
There can't be a second bounty hunter ping.
Yeah, hi.
They're in a roll swap.
Yeah.
Do not question
No.
shit. We have a Serenova.
Also, hold
Yeah. Okay.
No.
Fair.
Dave, sorry,
I
continue.
cut out.
You're fine.
Voidstar, what was your juggles?
It was Matthew as the general, Yusuf as the seamstress, Tosho as the farmer, and the last as the fisherman. Which, as far as I'm aware, is except for Yusuf what they are claiming.
So if we kill the Lost today and the game doesn't end, that means the Lost would have had been telling the truth, and
The Lost could be a minion.
Shrug. I just think that the Lost is evil in most words, is what I'm getting at, unless
I'm
one
taking
of
out
me
Barry.
or Amy are lying, or we're both lying, or insert other case here. But since currently I kind of believe the bounty hunter thing, given everything that's going on, I think the Lost is evil, whether it's Vortex or not. That's why I want to execute the Lost.
Ghost. Go.
So, as I said, I have an Oracle 1, which means fuck all anymore, because Ryan is dead, which means regardless of what, my Oracle information can never be trusted again. Just making that clear to everyone, so don't come for me for information, because I do not think my information will ever be truthful. I will gladly give the number, but I do not think it'll be good for game solving shit. Unless I get a fucking 4. Or a 5.
Nominations are open.
I don't think Darius.
The Lost will nominate the Lost.
The Lost nominates herself. Why, ma'am?
If I'm evil, we need to, or if I'm perceived as evil, we need to clear this part of the world. I think natural role the fisherman. A couple of people said that was odd. A couple of people said it just could have hid the Serenova seeing an extra day. I don't know. But yeah, if I need to die, I need to die.
All right, running the count. 5 to put the Lost and Tony on the block.
Wait. Can Ryan just be the recluse? Then?
Yes.
There's also
If Ryan's the recluse, and Apollo would be good. Ryan would be the recluse.
there's
not a drum.
6.
Tosho, Darium still could be evil.
6 is enough.
Darium could be evil, but this gets me another ping, so.
I don't think we
I
had a
don't know
starting
if
vigor unless.
I think we had a start. I don't
I
think
think
we had
it was either a starting imp or a starting leech, maybe, but we have no way of discerning that. But I don't think it was starting Vortox.
This is the issue. I can't see from my information whether it is Vortox now because hey ho, I'm the recluse dead. Yeah. For all I know, I could potentially the true number could be a 2. Well, not 2, 1. But I could get a 2 because Ryan. It's fucked.
Travis.
Yeah, I just raised my hand so I could say this. Sorry, Amy, I literally just saw your message. My freaking cat is trying to just constantly be on my lap, and he's also trying to be on my freaking keyboard. I don't have a nomination. I'm sorry.
I think we
Matthew.
have 3 evil.
I'm in a weird world with ghosts. I mean, obviously, Ghost 1, because of a potential recluse, could be wonky, but because I have good winning now, do we think it's a Vortox game now? Or do we think it's something else? Because
we killed a minion yesterday, and that's why you got good as winning.
I think we killed a marionette yesterday. If anyone is telling the truth.
Amy's gonna hate me for this, and I love you to pieces. I think Amy's evil, 100%. I think if Ryan exists as a recluse, we have a Baron. We know this, so Apollo has to exist. Okay, so Apollo's never evil. We have 3 evil alive then, no matter how you look at it. And I think the 3 evil then, if Ryan has to be the recluse, would be Amy, Tosho, and Darium. I socially trust Tony D. I think in any world, a fake seamstress ping on Dawn and the Lost makes sense. Ghost socially is just good, and Matthew obviously is good, and Travis just makes sense. So I think it's Amy, Tosho, Darium, and Yusuf, and That's what makes sense to me. And
The
Matthew, I
tunnel
think
is
it's a
deep and
vortex.
dark, Dave.
You know what? Grab me that shovel, baby. Like, let me...
Dave, remember
Tunnels are
that.
usually for graves, not tunnels.
Remember that there need to be 5 evil players if the bounty hunter is real.
I
Void
don't believe
Star.
the bounty hunter.
In
You should.
response to Matthew, I think there are a couple of ways you could have that information. One, as has been mentioned by other people, we killed an evil player yesterday. Another one is the pit hag change killed an evil player. There's also a possibility that the game got switched to a leech, which is what I personally believe. I don't have evidence for it. I just think that the vibe of the game is going in that direction, and the host is someone who can most likely tell that they are hosted. So that's a few ways that your information can be explained, or it's Vortox.
What's up, Dave?
Would you signal a pit hag change by killing a recluse?
What?
Well, what else can kill twice in a night, Dave? What else
like-
could kill twice in the night?
No, I'm saying, like,
I would signal a pit hag change by making the
death.
kill pattern weird
Right.
in some way. That's usually how a storyteller signifies a pit hag change.
I'm just gonna take my shovel and sit down.
I'm leaning towards Void Star being the pit hag change kill and Ryan being a real kill to fuck up the Oracle information.
Yeah, I make sense as a
Void
pit hag
Star
change. I was spent.
I mean, here's the thing. Going off the top of
30 seconds.
Actually, no. Where would it go? No, it wouldn't matter. If it turns void. Never mind. I'm gonna shut the fuck up because it doesn't matter.
I love all
Here
this
goes your
panic.
shovel.
Thank you, my evil team. You are all the best.
Thank you, Lost.
Trinity, question.
What's up?
If a pit hag makes a Fangu, and that night the new demon gets told, "Hey, you're the Fangu. Please pick a player.
Yep.
You've been changed to Fangu," and then they pick an outsider.
Yep.
Because it's arbitrary.
Yes.
Would the jump happen, or could you rule that it could happen?
It either can happen or specifically does not happen. So if I let
on the script.
Yeah,
that's true, but it's a fine thought process. I definitely have allowed that to happen depending on the status of the evil team, but it very specifically points to if the demon selection is significant. I cannot kill that player and claim, oh, arbitrary deaths. I either let the demon kill go through and then kill a number of things because of the pit hag, or I say nothing is happening.
Okay.
If that makes sense. I guess.
So a demon could have picked me or Void last night and it gone through, and then the other was a pit hag death. Awesome.
Yes, very true. The Lost in Tony is executed and dies. Surprise, the game continues.
I wanted to clarify.
By the way, Ryan, you know that new gun that you said you had to log in for multiple times? Log in once, you get it.
Oh, great.
Yeah.
Atreides, could I clarify 12 other niche scenarios? That would be great.
I'm more so baffled that we spent time world building, asking a question about a possibility that is never possible on this script. That's why I was like, what are we doing?
Amy, you specifically said that I could be a demon kill and Void could be the pit hag kill.
Right.
The most evident example of how that would work would be a Fangu possibly jumping or not.
There's no Fangu
correct.
on the script though, so I don't understand what that has to do with this current situation.
Because it's the direct parallel situation.
Okay.
Do you know what I
Yeah.
think? I think
It's
it's
okay.
kind of.
I didn't get it either, but I'm gonna roll with it.
I'm not I'm not against your thought process whatsoever. I'm just trying to understand because it didn't make sense to me. That's all. I'm not saying it's wrong. I'm just very confused. That's all.
Also, Ryan, 6 days of double XP, weapon and level. Oh fucking hell, Ryan! Amy, you bullied him so hard that he had to disconnect.
Ryan, I'm not bullying him. I was asking a clarifying question.
Amy, you're going off at anyone. You're going at Ryan for clarifying questions, going at me for my lack of eyesight.
I'm not
Jesus.
going.
Bully!
I didn't hear anything.
So Amy has entered their bully area.
No, I have not. that?
It's gone from
Amy is
the evil era
A-
to the bully era.
I
No,
believe it.
Amy has officially entered their villain arc.
Right, I have not very.
Well, Amy's been in their villain
I'm
arc for a
lagging,
long time.
so-
Let's be real.
Yeah, Ryan. 6 days double XP, weapon and level.
Oh hell yeah!
We eating good today.
Yeah, we're gonna be playing.
Yep.
Uh,
But yeah, so apart from Amy being classified as the bully,
This is so vicious. Like,
this,
Well,
this-
Amy, no one's gonna call you the angel.
I'm the saint.
Yeah.
Saint claims aren't real, fucking kill 'em.
I'm kidding.
Look, I'm not always in defense of Amy.
And you're
What, you
not
thought
starting now?
No, there's no more to
No,
that
I-
statement.
it-
That's the statement.
Yeah, that was the end of the statement.
End of sentence.
The end. Roll credits. Get in the car. Put the keys in the ignition. Let's fucking
Directed by Michael Bay.
Get in the comments.
Just enter your own. Just enter any Linkin Park song here. Directed by Michael Bay.
What I've done.
Oh fuck shit.
What ghost? What?
Let's hire Martin Scorsese to make a movie called If You See Gamey.
That's already a Britney Spears music video.
Well, no shit.
Look. I don't always see eye to eye with most people. But that's mainly because I can't.
Yeah,
fuck
'cause you're
them.
short.
Har.
No, that's Lulu's gimmick, not Ghost.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
I love the how Travis went for the I'm short joke. I myself for the I'm fucking blind as shit joke.
The funny part is when Lulu's like, I'm 6'6", and it's like, no, that's your shadow. Lulu, I love you.
They have measured themselves wrong for all these years, and they're not as tall as they thought
That's
they were.
fucking funny. Oh my god.
Lulu, I deserve anything coming my way, by the way.
Lulu was in my chat a few minutes ago. I don't know if he's here currently, but no, he's not currently.
He was
Lulu's
spectating
gonna,
at one point.
Lulu's gonna put out a hit on me.
Lulu's spectating.
I
Lulu's
know.
spectating with Grim access. You're
I know.
fucked, Dave.
I know, Lulu.
Oh, Ben was so chill. Hi,
So when
Benwell.
Dave wakes up dead,
Lulu's gonna
wait.
jump up with the Atreides and just give me help.
I can't wait for the final 3 to have me in it, just because I'm going to be seen as a leech host.
oh, you're 100% the leech host ghost.
Mhm.
Yeah.
I'm sorry I didn't tell you, but that's just what you are.
Yeah, I
Oh
can
my
confirm I tagged my demon into the leech and told them to specifically host Ghost.
Sorry, Ryan, is that fucking real? Holy shit!
Yeah.
Sorry, Ryan has sent me the Easter egg song for the new map, and the people that have done it are the people that normally do the Easter egg songs, which means it's going to be fucking good as shit.
Those at like 35 seconds, they have a 115 reference.
You motherfucker! I'm gonna have to.
Yeah, it's this house is not my. Oh, just listen.
I'm gonna have to, you cunt.
Oh my.
It's gonna be one of
Don't,
those
hey,
games.
hey! Everyone else should be happy. I'm gonna be quiet for an amount of time. How long? Fucking ads, piss off. I don't care. I'm gonna be quiet for
Ads,
5
the ads,
minutes.
the
What the fuck? I'm eating good today.
The ads say you will care, Ghost. You will care.
Oh, Amy, I wish I had you on Facebook. You would love
You
this
could
video.
just add me, bitch.
I know.
You know my name, don't you?
Not your last one.
Oh, I'll
Oh,
message you now.
Oh
I
damn.
was about to say I have Amy on Facebook.
So does
I want to
Nick.
send you this video.
Hold on, let me find you.
You could send it through Discord, could you not? Without needing Amy's Facebook. Even though you really should have Amy's Facebook. It's
I
lit.
love that
This
one.
fucking spam caller.
I don't have
I lost
anyone's
the video.
Facebook.
Fuck. Ugh. Anyways, it was a parade float of pandas all just standing there, and one was just like dancing hardcore. Now I'm sad. Damn it.
Now I have What I've Done stuck in my head, and I hate everyone here for it.
Why? It's a great song.
Yeah, but I don't need it stuck in my head right this moment.
Amy, you're so stunning.
Oh, love you.
Lies and slap.
Okay.
That's a lie, Matthew. Wow.
Oh no, that was a dig and a
That's
half.
fucking mean.
This has nothing to do with the game, but has anyone else had a fucking spam caller, like,
yes,
repeat call you like 5 fucking times in a row?
Oh, just block them.
I just literally
Not
had
in
an
a
election.
row, but I get about 10 a day, just randomly.
I mean, we just had an election here.
Gee,
I've gotten
buddy.
so many spam calls in the past few days, it's not even funny.
If they call again, I'm fucking...
Just answer. Just answer and
I'm
say,
gonna
I'm
answer,
reporting
I'm
you for
gonna
the
fucking-
FCC.
No, I'm gonna answer. I'm gonna act like, hello? Are you the
It's
savior?
me.
We're here. We're here.
Amy,
We're
you
in
messed
Ravenswood.
up. Now I'm stalking your
Killing
Facebook.
us!
No,
I had to unmute myself. I was talking to respond to you, and they couldn't hear me. I rarely use it, so do what you want, girl. But like, I go on there for one game I'm hosting in 2 weeks, and that's about it. Like a mini that I'm doing.
I know, but those glasses are fierce.
Thank you. And I love what
Dave, have you met Amy in person yet?
No, not yet.
No,
it
not
will
yet.
happen.
Good morning, Ravenswood Bluff. Tosho died in the night.
Yay.
Oh, shit.
4 minutes.
Tosho, is it okay if I say what you were?
Sure, I'm the farmer.
Yeah. So someone... I didn't get changed into a farmer.
Maybe say less about who is or isn't a farmer.
Get in the TARDIS.
Tony D is triggered. Got it.
Really need to talk to Amy.
I'm going to talk to everyone. Yay.
Tosho, I became the farmer. Oh, shit.
That shit went hard as fuck, Ryan. Oh.
Yeah, and just take it in the context of the story and
Yeah.
Sam.
Go answer your damn pings. We're
Look,
not-
I am talking
not
to Ryan
playing.
about zombie shit.
Yo.
Hello.
So let me just check if I went through your info correct. Night 2, Travis, Don, Yusuf, me, Apollo, Dave, and Brian.
Wait. Oh, yeah, day 2.
Yeah, okay. So night 3 was Tosho, Apollo, Darion, Ghost, and Don.
Yes.
And yesterday?
Only the last nominating themselves. Or did I miss something? I
Yeah.
didn't.
What did you get?
I think that was it. Oh no. So think it has to be Vortex.
That's very
At
interesting.
least since you died. It's a
Okay.
Vortex.
Okay, yeah, I could see the change. I kind of expected Bleach, but I guess it's possible that he went into Vortex. All right, thank you. See ya.
Suspecting might
Oh
start.
yeah,
with
I'll
Bleach.
send you in DMs my picks. Okay.
I'm having the hardest time building an evil team if Dawn and the Lost are not evil.
I agree.
Like I can't.
Well, you know me and know how much I like to be evil, so sadly, I am a good. I am a good little girl today. So
I think
Tosho, next time you call
Brad-
me, get your fucking facts straight.
I'm sorry.
I think your
I
eyes
don't-
tell a different story, or your eye tells a different story of the Lost.
I don't care if you're gay. I don't care. I don't care if you're gay. I don't care if you like everything. Just make sure your information is not crooked.
Oh, look, it's the rules. Shame is somewhere to bend them.
I'm so fucking hyped for that.
No, you know? Did you watch the How Adam Would Book ECW?
Yeah.
I just watched that yesterday before I went to bed, or maybe even when.
Hello.
So what are you actually claiming? I don't think I have anything for you.
Sweetheart.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. I'm a juggler too. If I've not told you yet.
Yes, you had Matthew, General, which you believe is correct. You had Yusuf, Seamstress, which I believe we all know is incorrect. What were the other two?
Tosho as the farmer and Lost as the fisherman.
Tosho, farmer, Lost fisherman. So one of those is lying.
Yep. That's what I got.
All right.
Thank you.
Good luck.
You too.
ECW. So like it's bad.
I mean, we got Daniel Bryan versus Chris Jericho.
Dude, but I mean, the first 8 weeks were great, and then they had the one like competition, and then it just went downhill. Like Daniel Bryan was the first one.
Has anyone come out as pit hags last night?
No.
I feel like a lot of the pit hagging has been internal then.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think Pit Hag was one of the two that died, which I'm willing to say Voidstar probably was.
Crown is heavy, motherfuckers.
Ghost.
Why? But now Voidstar. I thought I was being confirmed by
If Evil had Sarah Novus from the start and a pit hag from the start, why would they be pit hagging internally?
Because there was pressure on the actual demon who needed to be changed.
Sure, but we've only seen evidence of one change, so that's I'm pushing back against the claim that there was a lot of internal changing.
Well,
What I'm saying is they
might
could
not have been
change-
real.
They could have changed minions into other things. If they had a marionette, they could have given them an ability. There are other things that could have gone off. Us having 2 Deaths and a 9 means we have a pit hag. And nobody's outing that they've been pit hagged. It is internal pit hagging. There's no argument about it.
Amy, no.
Unless there's a drunk place somewhere, like everything else
Amy.
would be loud.
Non-starting marionette. Drunk marionette, they're never getting told they got pit hagged. That's two external pit haggings that can be hidden.
But we also have evidence of Sarah Novus that hasn't stopped.
Yes, it has. Well, I was mad yesterday. I don't know who's mad today, but I was mad as the bounty hunter yesterday. So
This is the thing.
Sarah
I
Novus.
think that we've had 3 days of pit hagging. One of them's been very loud, and the other 2 could easily just be someone's been made into a marionette, someone's been made into a drunk. Because our outsiders, because we believe it's also starting Baron, our outsiders, in that case, would have to be Apollo, Ryan, and Dave as your 3 outsiders. That makes sense to me. That explains why nobody is claiming they've been pit hanged, because we've had a drunk, a Mario, and a fucking... A drunk, a Mario, and the demon change. That lines up with everything in my mind, and why nobody's coming out as being pit hag changed.
I did get disconnected, so I do not know whose hands went up first. I apologize.
I believe it was Travis and then Darium.
Travis, go for it.
Unless you want to go with the dead players first and let them speak before we.
I'll let the dead player speak first.
Okay. Void or Tosho, who would like to start?
Tosho can go first.
Okay. I'm just going to ask what is the oracle number now.
It's not changed. It's still a 1, but again, I will happily share my number, but I think it's going to be fucked no matter what. Just basically assume it could be 1 more, it could be 1 less, because of Ryan being dead.
Voidstar.
I'm not entirely convinced that it's Vortex right now. I see words where it could be, but it's also completely possible that that we have a leech right now. I think I still want to go hunt for demons with the assumption that this game did not start as a Vortex game, because I don't think that's what we had on night 1. Matthew, what's your update?
Good is winning.
His
Interesting. Okay.
I think Mafia. I think you got.
Lol.
Thanks, guys.
Thanks, disconnection, you bastard.
It does happen.
Go give it a second, because half the people are
Dave, do you want to say something?
Yeah, I think based on the information that I have collected in town, based on what I have pieced together, my biggest demon candidate is Darium, and I am sticking with that. It's either Darium or Love You, Amy. But I would be willing to rule out Darium first. I think Darium clears a lot of worlds, and I think most people can agree on this as well.
Travis.
So what if it's not Ryan that's causing this one? What if it's actually Voidstar? What if Voidstar's the pit hag, changes the demon into something else? And I'm not trying to meta Atreides. I'm trying, like, for balance, chooses Ryan and Voidstar. You know Ryan's the recluse. And maybe you're using that information to knock Voidstar away from suspicion by accident.
I mean, again, as I did say, I've got a 1. You know the range is either 0, 1, or 2.
What if it is 1 and Ryan's not a non-factor?
Or 3.
I think it's a 2.
Bam, non-factor.
I will.
Amy, or go ahead, Void.
I have a nom when it's time.
Yeah, I will
Okay.
just quickly refute the word that there is information that if I have to be evil, I specifically have to be a bigger killed minion, which I think does not work with the Pitak change, because that would assume that I need to have been a bigger killed minion with the demon changing into a bigger, as opposed to out of a bigger. Whereas I'm pretty sure that it's either Vortox or Leech right now.
Also, wait, I just want to say this because I was trying to say this before I got disconnected. Matthew's info might not be Vortoxed. I think they've potentially been hit by the pit hag. They might be the drunk or the marionette, and in which case their information's fucked to high hell anyway, and can look like Vortox.
I am going to open up nominations at this point.
Amy nominates Darium.
Amy nominates Darium. Why?
I think Tony D's evil, but more likely to be a minion. And I asked him who he thought the demon was, and he made a case but Darium could be the demon. So I want Darium killed.
Hold on. I need to interject on this because what actually happened was I started talking about people from myself going clockwise, and they stopped me before I got to Darium. So yeah, don't put words in my mouth. Thank you.
Darium defense.
If this clears world, that'd be great. But I think I'm confirmed.
Okay, run the count.
By
4
what?
required.
If a good player's transformed to a marionette, they have to be good then.
I think there's a chance that Matthew is the bounty hunter turn. His voting has been odd. He's been putting his hand down on.
Again,
5 I voted
is
on
enough.
I want to respond to that quickly. Ghost, can I respond to that quickly? Because my name was on that one. I put my hand down on that one when you and Tony D had a back and forth, so I didn't want to vote on something where there's 2 opposing factors. The other time I put my hand down is when it looked like it was going to tie. Otherwise, when I have voted, my hand has stayed up the whole time. So please do not imply that I have a weird voting pattern.
Okay.
That's all I wanted to say.
Okay.
Okay.
I think regardless of what alignment Matthew is, I think they're either the drunk or the marionette.
So just
no, but what I'm saying is, if you think their information is weird, one answer to that would be if Matthew is evil, like bounty hunter turned.
Then
just giving mixed
I'm
info.
if I'm evil, I'm selling a good world where evil is winning, but yet you kill 2 people you suspected of being evil.
I mean,
what?
I'm saying good is winning. So if I'm evil, shouldn't that be flipped? And the evil should be winning?
I think you might be giving some of your real info, but I think your voting pattern is very evil.
I voted with you most of the time, Amy. So
I don't agree.
know. I have, but that's okay.
Void Star.
Are we seeing the rare mythical Amy tunnel?
I just want to ask quickly. Don't tell me.
Hold on. Void Star.
Don't tell me the person, but I just want to know if anyone has had an interaction today that sounded like the person was weirdly switching claims due to possible serum madness.
No.
I'll take that as a no. Okay, go on.
I mean, they might just be doing what they've already proved to do, which is just make some Saruman their own role. In which case, it doesn't, unless they specifically say, "I am Saruman," they can just do what they normally do. And also, I just want to say as well, little counterpoint: the stuff I'm saying about Matthew potentially being marionette or drunk, that basically in those worlds, it can be a non-Vortox world. I'm just saying where people saying it has to be Vortox. There is easy explanations where it can not be Vortox, and Matthew's info still being completely shit mixed.
Darium.
Parallelogram Pants nominates Mafia.
Parallelogram Pants nominates Matthew. Why?
In case we want to clear them before me, yes.
Matthew.
I don't think there's any world where I'm the demon. I think at worst I'm a minion, maybe someone who was pit-hagged into a marionette and not told, but that would still make me good. Or I'm the drunk, which again still makes me good. You are a demon candidate, so I think we should just leave it on you and see how the game resolves.
Running the count: 5 to tie, 6 to execute.
As this is going on, can we please have the Hell's Librarian? We're talking over each other a lot.
I don't mind adding a hell. Oh, I am so sorry. Hold on.
I'm sorry.
No, you're fine. I pressed the wrong button.
This whole thing is a bit suspicious. Surprise hand.
Two is not enough. Dave.
Dave claims Alcir and guesses Voidstar and Amy as the demon, Tosho and Yusuf as the minions. Thank you.
Okay. Parallelogram Pants.
Keep it on me. I am mad as my starting role. I'm now the farmer.
I don't trust that.
I do. I thought about that before.
There's literally no one else that's.
Parallelogram Pants is executed and dies. Good night.
There's literally no one else claiming to have been pit-hagged, unless it was something internally. I believe there's a very strong world where Tosho was probably turned into the drunk or a marionette in that world.
I think the pit hag turned themselves into the demon is what it was.
But we have a day beforehand where no one.
No, we had 2 Death Night.
Yeah, but we had
before that.
We had night 2 because that happened night 3. So night 2.
There's no world where there wasn't just no death or something. If they pit hagged another person as to the demon, like we would have a hint to that.
What I'm trying to say is night 2, someone could have been made into the drunk or the marionette.
Be evil then.
Right.
That's what I was trying to say before people were cutting me off saying it would. That's what I was trying to say. Is before the demon change happened, where the pit hag might be gone now, someone could be made into a drunk or a marionette.
Yes.
If they were turned into a marionette, they're still good.
Or it could have been they tried to turn someone into something that was already in play, and thus it didn't hit.
The loss could have been.
I think if anything happened, I think they would have made a marionette because if in the fringe world that they went into a vigor, they have an extra poisoning source ready to go.
Tosho would have to be good.
I think Tosho is good. I just don't think they killed Tosho without turning Tosho into something that doesn't allow a pass when they were so openly claiming to be the farmer.
So theoretically, the fourth.
Like if you had a pit hag and there's a farmer you're planning on killing, you tell me you're not going to turn them into the drunk or attempt to.
If you know Tosho is the farmer on day.
Yeah,
if you know that you have a mutant, a recluse, and a sweetheart in play, and you know there's no drunk, why would you not turn them into the drunk?
That explains. Okay, yeah,
you get what I mean? Like that's what I'm saying. Like I don't necessarily trust a passive farmer there. Why would they? I just don't think that an evil team sets themselves up there with more confirmation for goods.
But that would
then if there's
would then take the risk.
I don't know, maybe.
If the person that I think dies tonight does die, I think it solidifies my world.
I
I want to die tomorrow.
I now have 2 people who I suspect are the demon, and none of them are Amy.
I want to die tomorrow. I'm not going to be framed in the final 3.
I just don't think you're the demon, but I think you're on to who the demon is.
I really don't know who to trust in this game. Don't like it.
Apollo, can we talk tomorrow?
Sure.
Thank you. It was all meant to be. Oh, I'm not muted. Not me singing a moment like this by Carly Clarkson out loud.
I mean, you have a good singing voice, so.
Not currently. I have smoked away a good singing voice years and years ago. Yeah.
Every now and then I just pop a line or two, like lyrics, and it just hits.
What song?
I mean,
like just every now and then I just randomly sing out a lyric and it just hits.
Oh yeah, that is for me as an ADHD person on the spectrum, like random little vocal stems, like random lines of a song. I will just sing one line from it all day randomly.
Mm-hmm.
For me, espresso was that for a while. I was like, I'm working late because I'm a singer, like for like 3 weeks straight.
For me, and I know what it's gonna be because there's certain things. One's definitely gonna be that new song, "Fuck You, Ryan," because I do not care. Call of Duty Zombies Easter egg songs go fucking hard. I'm ready to go.
Oh god, I need to figure out what song I want to do for karaoke in a couple weeks. Shit.
Oh yeah, I need to send karaoke for Clocktower. Is there karaoke? I don't know.
What the fuck
Yeah,
is
there's karaoke at Final 3 Con.
Oh.
Yes, there is.
Well, I'm not
It's
going to be
sponsored by
there.
Master Gaming.
I'm not going to be there because I'm in England, innit?
Oh, sad.
I'm not going to be there. I suck at life, and I gotta work.
I'm not going to be there because I'm poor.
I mean, this is me. The day I fucking show up to final the Clocktower Con and all that is a day that everyone's going to be fucking worried about because it's me in the flesh being utterly fucking me.
What I can say is if you are in need of a Final 3 Con ticket, you should watch BIPOC Tower stream this Friday. I will say that.
Yo.
I also need room and travel, so yeah, probably not.
Right, have you seen the fucking augments for double tap?
He disconnected.
Fucking hell, Ryan!
I want to do a Clocktower Con, but it won't be for a couple of years because I've
You
got
said
to
like in 2 years or so, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
Dawn,
I can't wait to meet you, Dawn. Oh my god, I'm gonna give you the biggest hug.
Amy, the thing is, I think the plan was like it would be a few of us Donnies from the UK coming.
Oh no, not the British invasion.
I'll be kicking and screaming to Clocktower Con.
Yes, Ryan.
Amy's gonna start screaming, "The British are
British
coming."
are coming.
If you said the red coats are coming first.
And we're really screwed.
No, do you know what the funniest thing would be? Because knowing me, I would fully come, and I would full on be trying to cover my face because then no one would know I'm there, and then you just hear my voice. It's just like, oh no. I have one.
No.
Good morning. Travis died.
So
3 minutes.
So here's you know what the worst thing about this is? Okay, well fuck you. I still got.
I was actually thinking of nominating myself and
Yeah, no.
I know. Here's the
now
issue.
I don't believe it's a leech game.
I still
What's
have
the
a
issue?
one.
Well, Ghost, you want me to up you one?
What?
Evil is winning.
Oh yeah, no. Here's the thing. Again,
Wouldn't it be funny if the pit hag turned the vigor into another person into a vigor?
Tosho.
So the vigor poisoning stays.
Here's the issue I have. If I have a 1 and it's not registering off the recluse, there are 3 evils alive. I might be actually 4 evils. Because if the bounty hunter is real and turns someone, there is 4 evils, which basically to anyone else,
they're 2 at best.
Basically to anyone seeing an evil token, or not evil token, seeing a blue token, you would have to believe that you're the last good alive. That's from my point of view. From my point of view, I have to believe every other person here, if the bounty hunter is real, is evil, and I'm the last good left.
You have just gone to Capital T drunk.
Ghost, respectfully, I think you might be the best choice for today.
No, I don't think so.
No, if this is a leech game,
I think it's Apollo.
I don't want to kill Ghost.
I don't think it's well. It could be Apollo if it's a vigor game.
People.
A pit hag can't make a second vigor.
I think we're ignoring something.
If the pit hag makes themselves a vigor, Atreides
Can we wait a second because voids are.
That's
stuck.
impossible because the pit it would fizzle. It wouldn't work.
Here's the thing though.
If it's vigor, that means pit hag transforms the demon into something else, and then the pit hag then changes it's themselves into the vigor.
Here's the thing though.
There has to be,
I don't see a reason to go into Ghost if we believe that Ghost is the Leech House, because we haven't even found the Leech yet. We don't even know if it's Leech.
I'm just saying this now. I refuse to try and kill myself until Final 3.
Yeah, we need to find the
Yeah.
leech first to
Exactly.
to prove that Ghost is either sober or just leech poison.
Yeah.
Let's not be hasty.
Again, also the way I've got to believe this is if somehow my info is sober, if somehow
All right,
it
that's
is a
correct,
sober
Travis.
one,
Sorry.
with me is evil.
No, or it's Vortox.
Correct.
If it's Vortox, then good is winning.
I will.
Or it's
I will
neutral.
say, actually, Amy, I'll just message you.
Oh, did Matthew get an evil suddenly?
Yeah.
Gotta love this app.
Tosho, I believe I saw your hand first, then Dave.
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't mean to raise my hand.
So Ghost had a 1. Either Ghost is leech poison, it's Vortox, or Ghost is the last player alive. To help that, I think we execute Tony D today to prove that it's either Tony D is either Leech, Vortox, or just evil Ghost.
Yusuf.
I would like to posit a word. I think that we had a starting maybe imp or vigor. It could be either, depending on what you think. Who is the minion between Void Star and Ryan Cassidy? I think we have a bit hack change in the bit hack change made it into a Vortox. Ghost is getting Vortox information on 1. It could be a 2. And then a 3, and then maybe even a 4. And Matthew is getting Vortox information. We have Dawn, Void Star, Darium, The Lost, and Apollo as an evil team.
Matthew.
If we're positing worlds where my information is Vortox, today I got evil is winning. So then that would say good is winning, or it's a neutral game if you believe my information has been Vortoxed.
Void Star.
I just want to know if Tony D's claim is public.
I'm the librarian who's confirming Dave.
Right, okay.
Dave, god damn it. Oh my god. Okay, fine. I'm the fucking monk. Are you happy? Dave, pick up what I'm putting. I told you what I was, Dave. And you're like, no, that's bullshit. I'm the monk. Are you happy now? Thank you.
It's not about that. It's more about what you've been doing with that ability. That's what I was curious about.
I've been protecting somebody who asked me to protect them, which I think was a valid thing to do.
Nominations are open.
Right. Here's the thing. I don't understand why you wouldn't try to pick one of the information roles, given that we widely believe that it's either been changed into a Leech or a Vortox.
Because if the person, look, the way I view it is I've built a relationship with a player on this Grim, and if I protect somebody else and that person dies, it puts me in a really bad spot. So I understand what you're saying, but from my view, I would rather have the social cred than mechanical confirmation that may or may not even be coming from an evil player.
Matthew.
I'll let Ryan go first because Ryan's dead.
Sure.
And
Ryan.
the dead.
I would like to see if we can't nominate and kill Apollo. I think they're the biggest demon candidate right now, and the one that's providing the least amount of information with said demon candidates out there.
Second call for nums. Matthew.
I have a weird world, and I don't know if it's possible, but I think it is. Is there any possibility where Ghost is an evil oracle who was the one who is pit-hagged into the demon? And thus is just giving us whatever number.
Where
Ghost
the fuck
wants
is
to
this
give
coming
us.
from all of a sudden?
I'm building worlds because I have an outsider, I have a seamstress, I have a librarian, and I have an oracle. So I'm trying to build worlds where
Matt.
maybe more than. Well, oh yeah,
I didn't
well,
trust
you're
you.
now the monk. I was processing from the librarian you told me today.
Sorry.
So I'm attempting just to build worlds as they're fresh in my head. And if Ghost, because you're the one who can detect the evils, you would be the best person to potentially be evil. And you can cover everyone's butt. And, say I have a 1, it'll be a consistent one because maybe you're on a team with Ryan Cassidy who was bluffing recluse when there wasn't one.
Matthew, nah.
The way Ryan and my heads both went.
Amy.
Oh, God.
I honestly do not think Ghost is evil because I think if Ghost was evil, the information when I came out with it on Dawn and the Lost, I think Ghost would have backed Dawn there and wouldn't have allowed me to build worlds on that information. I think he would have tried to keep the evil team intact there, and just socially, he reads very good to me. I'm going to nominate Tony D.
Amy nominates Tony D. Why?
I think mechanically Apollo is confirmed, so I don't think Apollo is evil. If we ever kill into Apollo, it would make no sense to me. I think that Tony D is more likely to be evil. In my world, the demon is either Matthew or Tony D.
Tony D.
It's not me. At this point, I don't have any proof. I have not protected anybody. The only thing I can rely on is the people that I've worked with in this game. Although I do find it very interesting that yesterday Amy was begging Town to die today, and then the first words out of their mouth today are, "I nominate Tony." So I just find that very interesting.
Running the count. 3 required.
But I had
we
multiple
did
people today
4.
tell
Can
me
we
they
have
don't
another
think
hand
I'm a
on
demon
this?
candidate.
Can we have another hand on this, please?
Let's let
Let's
people
let-
vote,
yeah.
please.
Amy-
4 is enough. Any other
why-
nominations?
I nominate Amy.
Cool.
Tony D nominates Amy. Why?
Because I just can't. I just don't understand this. This is going to be another game as the monk where I die in Final 5 for no reason. When the person who nominated me was begging to die just moments before because they did not want to be "quote unquote" the frame in Final 3. Well, you know the best way to not be the frame in Final 3, Amy, is to be dead.
Amy.
Right. Run it. I'm fine to die.
Running the count. 4 required.
I don't
5
think I'm a
will
viable
execute.
demon candidate.
I don't
but-
think you. At worst, I think Amy is a minion.
No, we've had hit tag change.
If
Amy could be the evil townsfolk who got turned into the demon.
I'm voting on myself.
If Amy
2 is not enough.
The way I
If-
see it, if I die in the night, I'm just thinking the rest of y'all are evil, and again, I think my one would be sober. I think I'm in Final 3 as a fucking setup for Leech Host. Maybe Vortox. Maybe I don't fucking know. This is wild as fuck to me.
I
Can
think
someone nominate Apollo?
no. I think we're okay.
But they put it this way: if
I
we want
don't
to get
think
anyone
so.
else on the block, we have to start using either dead votes
Nope.
will have to be started being used.
I'm willing to dead vote because
Yeah.
I'm not sure it's not a leech, and
I
I want to
don't think we
execute
need-
my top
Okay.
demon planet.
I don't think
Matthew
it's
will nominate
needed
Apollo
to,
and
uh,
pass to Yusef.
Okay.
Let them have. I want to give them
Math-
the floor. They wanted to nominate.
Matthew
Yeah,
nominates
people have done that
Apollo.
many times, so I'm passing it to Yusef to let them
Yusef.
have the floor.
Go for it.
Okay, so my thinking is we have 3 outsiders. Our 3 outsiders are Dave the Mutant, Ryan Cassidy the Recluse, Travis the Drunk Chugenja. We have an evil in Darium and the Lost Antony, if possible, and Dawn. And I think Voice Star is possibly the starting imp, possibly the pet hag that pet hag their demon. I think Apollo is now either the Leech or the Vortox, more leaning Vortox. I don't wanna execute Tony because I wanna see if Tony. I wanna see if Tony is a monk. I want him to protect someone else that is not Apollo because I wanna see the ability working. That's it.
Yusef, can I just make a point? If
Mhm.
we kill Apollo and Apollo is the sweetheart, that is not gonna tell us anything because there's always a world where the sweetheart drunk the monk. So
Mhm.
it's
Mhm.
not gonna be
Again-
any info.
That, and again, say if Tony D protects me, I've got a recluse dead. My number could
Can we
still be
let
fucked.
Apollo
even if being
defend?
true. Yep, sorry.
Yeah.
Apollo.
I think Ghost said it all.
Okay.
Great. 4 to tie, 5 to lift onto Apollo.
For me, if I get monk protected, it don't fucking matter because the recluse is dead. So
The
my
Recluse
number
will.
is fucked no matter what because the recluse can still misregister. It's not a demon's
Yeah.
ability; it's an outsider. It's still
Yeah,
fucked
the
fine.
Recluse can misregister 1 to up it to 1 more
Right.
evil
But if
dead,
it's a
but it can.
Vortox, then
If it's a Vortox and the monk protection, it doesn't work. It works. Like, I don't think Matthew and Amy are the demon, to be honest. Like, either way, but Atreides would give Ghost as a monk.
Interesting.
The thing is, I could still get a different number. Tony D being the demon, and it just me thinking, oh, it's sober and 3 people are dead.
30
There's no demon
seconds.
alive.
Also, if Tony's a leech, we learned that now, right? Like,
Yeah, that's the only positive of this is if Tony's the leech. It's
I'm saying if I die in the night, I'm just going to assume the rest of y'all 3 are fucking evil. And my one has been sober this entire fucking game.
we've all been pushing on each other. We're definitely evil together. Yeah.
this is the evil team is me, Amy, Apollo, and some.
No, I'm not you, Ryan. No.
Everybody
Tony
has
D.
Just saying.
Tony D is executed and dies.
What?
Oh,
Wow.
And the game is over.
BRB.
Oh.
Not right now.
I need to say after the grim reveal.
Yes, absolutely.
Okay.
No problem.
Was I
So,
drunk?
Travis, we'll start. No, you were the Shugenja, buddy.
Let's go.
Do you have a guess at who you were pointing at, Travis?
I mean, odds states that I have to say either Matthew, Yusuf, or Tony.
You think you were pointing at Tony?
Fuck off, that's
Fascinating.
too far.
No,
I could've said
it
Tony.
was much closer
No,
than
you were
that.
pointing- you
Matthew
were
was
pointing
your
at me.
evil
I
general.
told you it'd be Matthew. I said it's gonna.
No, but
Matthew has to be evil.
Ghost, I gave completely honest and sober information the whole entire game.
I believe you did. I believe
Which
you
I
did.
might say was a choice. I'm going to continue with the grim reveal.
No evil person came to me and said, "Are you potentially?"
It's
an
because
evil
I
construct?"
couldn't tell because your information made too much sense.
Yeah, then why not kill me?
The
Between you and Travis. Sorry.
The recluse Ryan Cassidy was potential misregistration, masking that Dawn was your starting Baron. However, Tony D, your ending Vortox, starting Leech, had Leech hosted Apollo, your sweetheart. And honestly, before day one, I wasn't really worried about that necessarily. After day one, when Apollo not only tied the vote on someone, but was being heavily sussed as potentially evil, I was actually glad that we pointed the Shugenja. This was a very rough game for Tony D. Parallelogram Pants was your pit hag, who did do a lot of internal pit haggery. Dawn had wanted to be transformed into the Serenovus, but with Yusuf the Bounty Hunter having a ping on Dawn, Parallelogram of Pants transformed your starting marionette, the Lost in Tony, into the Serenovus, who made Amy mad as the Bounty Hunter, which sort of worked because Amy, your seamstress, was in a sort of role swap with Yusuf, and they rolled very well into that play. Dave was absolutely your mutant who came to me day one when we couldn't get people on the block and was just like, listen, breaking mutant madness was caused as an execution, right? And I was like, yeah, but also the mutant is an outsider. So if a Vortox was going to win a game because no one was being killed, I probably wouldn't execute the mutant. And I'm sad. I'm finding that certain coding didn't happen. Voidstar was your farmer who was not the pit hag death the night that Voidstar died. Voidstar was the demon death, so we killed Ryan Cassidy to muck up Ghost's information for the rest of eternity. And I think someone did mention this, or at least I heard it in whispers. Tosho does end the game. It is the good marionette, not the evil marionette, but Tosho, your starting juggler, became the farmer afterwards.
I just want to say I was absolutely right. I knew it was Dawn the Lost. Tony D and Barry.
I wasn't. Can we go to BRB?
Yes, I will bring us BRB. I'll be right back.
I'll be back.
I actually did say out loud, if a good player is put into the marionette, they're just a good marionette.
I said to you, Travis, day one, as soon as you told me your thing, I went, Matthew is fucking